Hello! We are back with episode 2 or round 2 of our season 1 Dragon's Duel Championship Games. Hello everyone! We've got a smaller cast this week because it's the home team. The home team will be playing multiple characters, but we'll get into that later. Why don't we first just say hello to everyone who's here? You probably know them if you've listened to the show. I will start with this side with Logan, who's playing Eerie Mystic and Bologna Appleseed Caesar. Say hello. Tell us where else we can find you. All that crazy great
everyone.
stuff.
As mentioned, I am Logan. I am one of the main cast on Brain Adventures, playing Nimbus the Sheep and Sir Edwin Derman. We do some awesome content over on our thing. We edit everything. It's super smooth and spicy, unlike this delivery.
That was perfect. No, it was perfectly good. And then we'll go to my right. We've got Izzy, who is in New York on set. Say hello.
Yeah, I'm on location.
On location.
Hello, Izzy.
Hi, Izzy.
Yeah. I'm Izzy Rebels. I'm also from Brain Adventures. I'm the dungeon master there. To everyone. I'm not going to name them all. And then today I'm playing Pooch the Sheep.
Yeah. Exactly. And you are playing only one character out of all of them. And then bottom left we have Rhinotech Ryan. Say hello, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan. It's me, Rhinotech. I
Have nothing to
am.
plug.
I've been on most episodes of Dragon's Duel,
Yeah.
and
but the
I'm the
best one.
co-host of season 2.
Yes, you are. Dragon Tamer. And bottom right, last but definitely not the least, we have Rita, who was Amorphous Voice Amorphous Voice number 2 last week. Is also a community manager.
Pointing the right way.
Yeah, down there.
I'm here.
It's,
Oh, it's mirrored.
yeah, it's different to what you're
Wait.
seeing in Discord. It's correct on the stream, I promise you. Down here, we have playing Shithid Hetaferes de Luna. That name is not pronounced in any other way, I promise you.
Thank you.
Why don't you say hello and say hello to everyone, who you are.
Hello, I'm Rita. I am the Postmaster Dragon for Dragon's Duel, or the social media manager, better known as Amorphous Voice number 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And as Hamilton said, I'm playing Shithid.
Shithid, who a lot of people might not have heard of because it was our teaser episode, which is no longer on our pod feed, but it is on our YouTube channel if you want to find it. It was a good fun stream, and particularly the name was the best bit of it, to be honest. It was so good. Such a great name. So yeah, that is our lovely and fine player characters. I'm Hamilton. I'm the DM of Dragon's Duel and the game show host and the DM tonight. We usually play a game show. This is obviously not, and you can obviously find that wherever you find good podcasts. I think I did a much better in terms of introducing everyone, I think, this week than last week, where I just went, these are people, now let's play. And everyone was like, yeah, hi, who are these people? So it's fine. I've done it this time. We are playing White Plume Mountain. Now, I will do a brief introduction again, a bit like I did last time, so just to get you back into the story, where we are, a bit of a run through of what happened last week, and then start playing D&D. So, what happened last week, we had our first round. We had quite an epic staircase adventure, basically, 1 hour of going down a staircase, and with our other team, which was the Dragon Slayers. So we had Dingleberry Knee Slapper, we had Mr. Tinkles Mistopheles, we had I've got to remember all the names off the top of my head. No, I can find them. They are
Corvus.
yeah, there we go. I had those kids. Cerebral Adventures on the Shore, we had Gobbles Bubbles, Helga Smashdagger, Swiss Corvus, and Zrali and Yondu. After Adventures Down the Stairs, where we had a surfing cat and a bobsledding goblin who took Kenku with him, it was going pretty fine. Good teamwork happening all around, I would say, until it got to the end where Mr. Tinkles Mistopheles turned on everyone and started killing everyone, basically. As well as some unfortunate deaths for Cerebral Ventures and the other mum of the show, Helga Smashdagger, falling into a boiling pit of mud. Eventually, though, we ended up running out of time, but a quick encounter with the vampire led to the survivors of that. Mr. Tinkles Mistopheles, obviously with his one-punch maging, Swiss Corvus by managing to survive the encounter with the vampire, and Zrali and Yondu surviving their death saves and being teleported away at the end of the episode to who knows where. We will find out next week, and these guys will find out as well. So, the story, brief introduction again. About 1,000 years ago, and particularly Izzy, I don't think you saw last week's stream, so this is as much for you and for anyone watching who doesn't know what's happening. 1,000 years ago, there was a evil wizard called Caraptus. He plagued the land with his sort of overrule of this very small dominion outside of Waterdeep, so in the Forgotten Realms, using his immense power. He co-opted the people to give him loads of tithes and taxes and basically their time for all of for nearly a century. And near the end of that century, and over that century, sorry, he started to get even more power hungry, taking further and greater from the people until they are basically starving and desolate. The thing that took them over the edge, though, was he started to request the third born of every family. The third firstborn of every family. And I think that sort of threshold was met, and the whole town and found a neighbouring village all got together and drove him away, and finding other helping wizards to sort of scare him off. And he disappeared off, no one knew where. He wasn't defeated, he just ran away. And obviously there was rumours of many different things, that he was killed, or that he is just living amongst them as just an average citizen. But the most common is that he ended up in this mountain, not too far away, called White Plume Mountain. It'd been there, so it's a mountain, it's been there before history could remember. It's very famous for being a sort of Mount Fuji-like mountain on its own within marshland, but a regular geyser, depending on what side of the pond you're on, that every 10 minutes a plume of white smoke just blows out of the top of it. And supposedly that's where he took rest. People have gone to sort of investigate the mountain and then never returned. So there's no tales but that there's obviously danger in there, and its close proximity and the fact that this danger occurred pretty soon after his disappearance. That's what was said. But it's been 1,000 years since that occasion, and not much has been heard of Caraptus apart from these myths and legends. Until only but a week ago, when 3 very valuable artifacts were stolen from 3 very wealthy houses. The first, last week, was the G-Sack, aka the Genie Staff of Air Conditioning, was stolen from one Dave the Quest Giver, a very famous quest giver in the land. And then another was the fortune cookie of the Frostgrave, which was stolen from one Stephen Rochester Jr. III, who is not obviously in this game, but is one of the characters we made. But this Stephen Rochester Jr. III is a fine collector of artifacts, and he has requested that he needed a team like Dave the Quest Giver to go and reclaim his artifact. He received a letter as well the day after this artifact was taken that stated that Caraptus had stolen the artifact, and that he should, if he wishes it back, he must send the greatest adventurers to White Plume Mountain to retrieve it. And so he's chosen you 4. I don't know why, but he did. And he's
very poor judgment.
Yeah. Stephen has a very low wisdom score, if you remember, and therefore he chose you. And as such, you make your way towards the mountain. For expediency, you've been staying in a nearby town. It's called Far Reach. It's an outpost on the edge of the marshes. You stay the night, you're long rested, you get up early, you know that by midday you'll be at the base of the mountain. You trudge through the swamp pretty much unaffected. It's not the most terrible petrified swamp, it's just kind of swampy marsh. There are some lizard folk, but they pretty stay clear of you. You're in quite a big group. And you make your way to the base of the mountain. As I said, it's a Fuji-like mountain, isolated on its own, not amongst the whole mountain range. And yeah, you are at the base. Halfway up, you clearly see a cavern, and this plume of smoke is passing out the top every 10 minutes. What do you do? The floor is yours.
I would like to go take a piss.
Yeah, okay. Please takes a piss.
Preferably right next to someone. Whoever has the lowest charisma score of the party. I'm just gonna squat right next to you and start pissing.
Okay.
That would be eerie.
So,
Oh, dear man, please keep your urinations to yourself. I will go ahead and scout ahead, I guess. Bye. And
Shifty
Erie's
will
gonna
join
go try and find a way into this mountain.
okay.
We shouldn't split up, see? I'll come with you.
Like, I have a thing with groups, it just ruins my vibe. Like, it just, like, big numbers aren't my thing.
That's
Fantastic.
so keen on counting, are you?
Okay.
I have my moments.
Fantastic. I forgot to say, just you should describe what you look like. So we've obviously got Eerie Mystic, who is a Dragonborn Paladin. What do you look like, Eerie Mystic?
I am, I believe, bronze-colored, and I wear luxurious purple armor with cape and matching purple shield. And then I wield a hand crossbow, but it is very deadly. Do not underestimate it.
Okay. Sorry, and then Poots the Boots. How do you look? Our chaotic evil Gloomstalker to activate.
Nobody knows how I look. Because I'm always hiding. No, very like dark fur, from what I remember, and wears a lot of like kind of traditional clothing, very old worldy. I like to throw people for a loop, I guess.
Okay. I'm sorry if it's a bit hard the voice to hear, but Izzy is on location, so it's always a bit difficult. So I'll try. If you can't hear, I will try and translate a little bit. Sparky MacGyver Jones, you are elf champion fighter. You look like you look, really, basically.
Pretty much. Skinny old, well, not really that old, just white hair. Lighter gray skin. And ready to go, see?
Ready to go, say. And finally, Shithid, our other Dragonborn.
Yeah. Shifty is a Dragonborn barbarian, and she is a copper Dragonborn with nice ombre green scales.
Oh, cool.
And she carries a quarterstaff wherever she goes to balance her out.
Very cool. Okay, so we've got Poots the Boots taking a piss whilst next to Eerie Mystic. That's where we are, at the bottom of a mountain, and you're about to walk up. So, okay, cool. You walk up the mountain. It's a relatively, there's no like dexterity check. It's quite a smooth slope up. It's not that high. It's not going to give you altitude sickness or anything like that. It's like Kilimanjaro. It's sort of slowly, you can walk up it. It takes you about an hour or so until you get to the entrance of this cave. As I said, it's about midday. The sun is directly shining into it, and you can see this cave goes about 40 feet deep inside. But what you do notice is this cave is breathing. Every 30 seconds it sort of takes a little, and as you get closer you notice this, it takes a little inhale. And then after 10 minutes it does a little and it looks like your breath in winter, sort of just a plume of white air just sort of comes out of it. It's slightly warm
Can
and
I
steamy.
stab it? I want to stab it. I want to grab a dagger and just stab the side of the cave.
You want to stab the cave? Yep. Okay. Roll an attack, please.
Am I gonna miss? I might. That is a 14.
14. You hit the mist. Your dagger gets slightly damp. That's about it. Bit of condensation on the dagger. Okay.
I lick it off.
You lick it off. It tastes slightly sulfurous. It's a little bit like raw egg. A little hint of raw egg in there. As well as a bit like, if you ever been to a spa and had like, you know, that sort of like a natural spa water. Tastes a bit like that. It's a bit eggy. It's got a lot of minerals. It's very mineral rich. Probably very healthy.
Terrible.
Everyone sees a cat attack some mist with a dagger and then lick it.
Yeah, that tracks.
Hey, kitty. Don't do that. No.
Can I investigate this cave?
You can investigate the cave. Please make an investigation check.
That is a solid 3.
Solid 3. Okay.
Yes. Cave.
You
I
see
like.
cave. You see a cave. It's 40 feet deep. You don't see much else. That's it.
Perfect.
Really. It's just
Looks
cavey.
safe.
Yeah. Looks very safe.
Erie will start walking in.
Yes.
Okay. Walk in. You walk in, and as I said, it goes 40 feet deep. You notice. You can't help but notice that there's a hole in the floor, and this trapdoor has basically been. There's like an old trapdoor that's like ripped apart. You're not quite sure why, and you definitely notice it's hotter in here. But when that 30 seconds breeze gets sucked in, you feel a cold. Ooh, it's like someone's opened the door in a sauna. It's like, geez, sort of shocks you.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Do I hear anything? Is it just the sighing of the?
Yeah, it's like a little
Cave.
whistling sound when it goes in, and then it's like a sighing sound when it goes out. So it's like a. I can't remember.
Is there any other noise coming from the trapdoor, or like, is it just the?
Make a perception
Okay.
check. Make a perception check.
Oof, a lot. 25. Does that work? I don't know.
25. You hear dripping of water. You like little bing, 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 little sounds coming down into like a puddle. With the look around, you notice the crevice at the top of the cave, above this, sort of like at the back, which is about like a meter deep, about half a meter wide, where the air is going in and out of. You're quite aware of where that's happening.
Can I approach that and do I have anything that would be like an antihistamine to get rid of this wheezing?
If you got a medicine kit
like
or something
Claritin?
yeah. You can...
Let me see. What do I have?
Do you have a herbalism kit? Either of those I'll take.
No, I have none of those. So I think that answers the question.
Fine. Okay. No, you don't have anything to take the herbalism kit. If you want to make a constitution check, then I'll see if you're having an allergic reaction. What did you get?
Hold on, let me roll it. I'm just laughing at the fact that like because the cave is having an allergic reaction, I am too.
It's pathetic.
And I got a dirt. So I rolled a 2, and I have. Oh wait, no, you said Constitution,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Nope, dirty 1. Yep, my Constitution
Okay, you got a
modifier is
dirty
-1.
You start
I got a dirty
like
one.
wheezing awfully, terribly. Oh my gosh, this is really not doing you any good.
The air's thick in here.
You're gonna take.
Here.
You are basically technically poisoned from now on.
I'm gonna start burning some sage, just like. Yeah.
You're just smudging this cave.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, basically, from now on. Okay.
Can I help with that?
Good.
You can do if you have anything that can. If you got any spells or anything like that.
I'm a barbarian, Hamilton.
Yeah, I know. So you can attempt. You can try and. Yeah, no, you could try and smash his lungs back to working. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I'll shake him. Like,
you shake
get
him.
it out!
Okay. Make a strength check.
3.
A 3. Okay, fine. Yeah, you've got really low strength. You're fine. You just get shaken a bit, but it does nothing. You're still poisoned.
Restoration.
You're gonna cast greater restoration. Are you just gonna let them? Just gonna let them know? Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Boots the Boots reminds you that he has it, and that's it. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So you're having an asthma attack, and Eerie Mystic, you are looking around. Was it? I forgot who made the really great Shithid. So you're looking down the stair. You can see there's a ladder that goes down to like a very watery staircase below you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look over the ledge. What do I see?
Oh, I forgot to change music again. It should be adventuring.
How dare you?
Can I sneak up on her while she's on the ledge?
I will. It's over for you, Poot. Don't you dare try it. I swear to God. I swear to God, don't do this!
Oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, wait. Alright. I've had to mute you, Izzy, because that's just gone crazy. Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Izzy will try and restore you to life, otherwise you might have to be a text adventure.
Step north.
Step north.
Looks who got the last laugh now.
We will try and figure that one out. I will try you again. Do you want to try now? Can you try speaking, Izzy? No. Whoa. No.
No.
No. Okay. Alright, we will have to pause on Izzy for a bit. Give me 1 second then. Oh, that's the wrong one.
I can tell you what he was thinking.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Alright. Izzy will have to try and come back later. Okay. Izzy can message. Logan, if you can talk to Izzy, and then we can try and figure that one out.
Okay.
So you see a pool of water going down some steps, and it goes. You can see it's about 10-foot drop below from this like handrail down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just slowly and surely grab the handrail and make my way down.
Okay, cool. All right, you make your way down. It's relatively simple. You make your way down. You land. You do notice you made quite a high perception check, and you've got quite a good passive perception there. You notice there's some cow fur and like some cat fur that seems to be on the floor. Looks like some sort of tussle happened between some sort of furball creature and a cat potentially.
I pocket it.
Okay, you pocket it for good luck.
No, I need to make a coat later.
Okay, it's not that much. You could make it's about a couple of tufts, handful, maybe.
Every bit counts.
Every bit.
They make doll coats.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're I mean, it's quite barbarian.
Carve little wooden dolls and give them little coats.
Oh, like a little barbarian doll. That's very sweet.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Okay. It's quite watery on the floor, as I said. The water's trickling down this sort of spiral staircase. There's magical lit lights every sort of 10 feet going down, and it's not that bad lighting. It's a little bit slippery, though. Has anyone else joined Shithid?
Yes, I'm. Sparky's right behind you there, shithead.
I mean, I have to stop you right there. Okay, you're disrespecting my culture. I'm 1/16 Furbolg, and that really just attacks. It triggers me. No. And
I meant no offense.
it's Shithid, okay.
I apologize, Miss Shithid.
Thank you. It's pronounced Shithid. It's kind of confusing, but
I'm on it.
And Eerie Mystic, what is Eerie Mystic's up to?
If Poots goes down next, I will follow up the rear. If not, I will go down next.
Okay. I'm going to suggest that Poots has gone silent out of... I'm going to just play Poots for a bit. So Poots is going to just be staying... he's just not going to talk to you. He's fine.
Oh, you're scared of water. You're a cat. Here, I shall carry you down. Climb on my back.
You fucking dare. You dare, and I will stalk you
I'll tie him.
to gloom. He gives you a
You
look.
take this route.
Intimidation. I'm gonna make an intimidation roll for Poots. Okay, based off that.
Okay.
He's gonna try and intimidate you with. That is a 18.
Okay. Should I roll against that or?
Yeah, you can make a. However, you can either make a charisma save or you can make a strength. Sort of, he's trying to do it with sort of strength based, sort of using his intimidation.
It's 11.
It's 11.
Okay, I'll just go down. You take your time. You have fun.
I will.
And Eerie will climb down.
Okay. Poots waits for you to go down, and then sort of just casually walks down. But he goes. He just jumps down and lands on 4 feet, and just gives you a look. Like a look.
Ugh.
That was kind of hot.
All right, we're moving forward, right? Yes, let's go.
And you're he's trying to just give you some more vibes, and then you're gonna go down the stairs. As I said, it's quite slippery, so you can move slowly. If you want to move at full speed, you'll need to make some sort of just dexterity check.
No.
So we've all noticed it's slippery, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, only Shathid has noticed. I would say that also Eerie would notice with your passive perception. You'd notice, but Sparky MacGyver Jones, see, has no idea.
So, Sparky MacGyver Jones, see, is gonna take a confident step forward. Charge into the unknown.
Okay. You take a step forward. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
This is the way Sparky goes out. You remember you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yeah. So you want 2 rolls, and I take the lower, right? And are these saves or
Saves.
or just rolls? Okay,
Saves.
Well, it doesn't really matter because the mod is the same anyway.
Okay.
All right. So we got a 15
Mm-hmm.
and a 11.
Nope.
Sorry,
11
a 10.
A 10. Okay. With a 10, Sparky MacGyver Jones makes his little walk to the edge. He takes a couple of steps down. He's just charging down as he normally does, and then you go down. You're sliding. You're slipping. You initially take 3 points of damage.
From the fall.
Yeah, and you're sliding, and it's very slippy. You're like going down a slip and slide.
Okay, perfect. Is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna take out my.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take out a hand axe,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna try and chop at the ground to catch myself.
Okay, do it.
All right. Where's my there? Okay. All right. Let me see here. I rolled a 7. No, that didn't happen.
So you try to grab on. You're trying to grab onto the side, and you're just going like this.
You.
Okay, we're back. I think we're back. I'm really sorry,
Okay.
guys, about this.
Don't let it happen again.
We'll try. We're in England. The internet's old-fashioned. We're still on steam power and stuff. So
As with everything else in England, it's all fucking old.
it's all Victorian. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So I think we're back. I don't know if anyone can see us because it says we've got 0 viewers, so we might be on our own. But if not,
No, we're
at
we
9.
got like 9.
it's fine. So, where were we? Sparky, MacGyver, yes, we're back. We're back. We're having technical difficulties, which is always great. So, where were we? Sparky MacGyver Jones just
Sparky is sliding.
he slided down
Yep,
a
sliding,
whole
sliding.
story. He'd landed on his ass, taken 5 more damage, and he stopped this half landing
Oh.
about 1 revolution around. So he's 1 floor down, basically.
Okay.
Barbarian.
Help! Druid!
Yay! There we go.
For some reason, I started to say turtle, and then I was like, "That's not a class."
Turtle. No, that's not a class. I think we're back. Okay, cool. Right, and then we've got Eerie Mystic and Shithid. You saw this character just go sliding round in a circle.
I guess we should go after him.
I'm gonna pull out my family's horn and play a very somber tune for a fallen friend.
Okay.
I'm going to sprint after him.
Amazing.
I completely forgot you were doing this.
Amazing. That's beautiful. Okay, I want you to make a performance check. I mean, with advantage, clearly, but make a performance check.
Oh, God. 12.
12. Okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Ira, you think that's a relatively good kazoo that you've just heard played. Sparky, down below, you still hear this? We've all... Okay, right, we're back again. Oh, we've all...
Sorry. I don't know what the heck just happened.
Okay,
Okay.
we've all moved around. This is going so well right now. Yeah, well, this is why I love Post, and we don't have it anymore. So
I'm here. It's okay.
you're okay. You hear this sound, and you think it's beautiful, and you feel much better for everything. You don't take any health points.
Wait, I
anymore.
don't. Okay. Good.
Eerie Mystic is like sprinting after him.
Okay, cool.
He may need medical attention.
Okay, do you run and do you go at full pace, or do you just take it carefully down?
I move as fast as dragonly possible.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
That is a 19.
A 19. You zoom down in one whole turn. You get to the bottom. Your sight is this elderly elf, on his ass, not looking great.
So my horn is pretty big. It's like one of
Excuse
the
me.
early
Excuse me.
horns.
Whoa.
And I'm not very strong. So would the mist somehow get my hands really kind of like sweaty, and I can just the horn falls from my hands.
You can make a dexterity saving throw for your horn if you want.
And that one.
And that one. Your horn slips out of your hand. It rolls down the stairs. It picks up pace, and make an attack roll for me.
What do I add?
Your general strength. Your strength.
3.
A 3. Okay. It doesn't. Fortunately, it's so bad it just kind of rolls down and it glances by you, Sparky. This horn lands next to you.
Dying man's last wish to go out to trumpets.
It's a horn!
And I start playing horrible music, just the worst,
Okay.
because my asthma's kicking in, and it's just.
Amazing. Okay, so you try playing this music, and it sounds awful. And everyone's at the base now, basically. Eerie, have you tried to help him up?
Yes, I will scoop him under the arms and lift him up to his feet.
Okay.
Like, careful, old man.
So you.
Thank you.
So you're on your feet, and you're back at halfway down the staircase. There is no encounters. The stair is seemingly the hardest part of the game for some reason. So you're at least a story down. You it still continues further on. There's some lights, and it's pretty dark. Apart from these little gobbles of light hanging on the wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way down very slowly, try to get
Okay.
to Turkey.
So you keep walking down, and you finally make it to the bottom. All three of you. Eerie, you're helping Sparky, just like elderly man, down the stairs. And you get to the bottom, and you find yourself in a 120-foot long corridor, full of about 1 foot deep of water. So once you've got so you can notice about a foot deep of water, 120-foot long corridor. Again, the lights are going down like that, and that's all you can see. And it curves around to the left. What do you do?
Is it sketchy? Is there anything
Well,
sketchy about the vicinity?
make
Are
a
we in
perception
the
check
water?
or an investigation check. You're at the stairs. You step down basically at the bottom of the stairs. You'll take a couple of steps.
Okay.
Will then lead you into water, and it's straight on basically. So it's
For investigation, I got a 5, so
a 5. You notice that the water
For
is cold.
For perception, I got another 25.
25. And
Sparky
19.
is gonna
investigation.
cup his hands and get a refreshing drink of water.
Right. Okay, we'll come to you in a minute. I'm going to tell you what else you see first. You notice with a 25 and a 19, you'll both notice that this is a very smooth, 10 foot wide, 10 foot high, all of it's about 10 foot high, corridor. Magically created, clearly, by the smoothness of it. It just couldn't be done by human hands. There is there's a bit of an algae growing on the top of the water, and the water, as I said, feels cold, but there's sort of little droplets of dew sort of picking up on that sort of forming like condensation on the edges of the rock, which is a little bit warmer, and the air is warmer, but the water is a bit cooler. Other than that, you notice that your man Sparky is starting to drink the water. You can either try and do something, or Sparky, if you consume it, I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm not the smartest person, but I don't think you should be drinking that. They do
Jesus.
say respect your elders, so...
I rolled a nat 1, and my Constitution modifier is -1, so it's worse than a nat 1.
Okay.
So rolled a
drink,
0.
You drink this water. You drink this water. Gosh. Okay. You drink the water. It tastes weird. It tastes really fucking weird, and tastes like old leather boots.
I think it's a bit off.
Suddenly you start feeling. You notice that both Shathid and yourself, Eerie, you notice that actually there's also like a bit of black ooze in this water as well, left over, and it's in the cup, and you've cupped and drunk some black ooze, and suddenly you start to feel a bit weird, and your stomach's starting to go, and I need you to. You've made a Constitution save. You failed drastically. You take 10 points of poisoning damage. On top of
Sparky,
that, on top of that,
I'm
you start
Okay.
seeing these black feet, like blackness filling in like the veins of his neck, and anywhere that's exposed starts to turn black. and it's your heart rate is pumping quite hard. And
I've got asthma. I've got.
you're definitely double poisoned.
All right.
I'm having a heart attack.
The
Another,
old man's dying. No.
another round passes of turn.
Can
You take-
Erie activate Sparky's token to send him back to town?
you can if you want to. If not, I'm going to roll
It's an
again.
old man.
6
I'm like reaching in my pockets, can't get him.
6 seconds later.
I'm gonna try and send him
Every
back to town.
You take 10 more points of damage, another 10 points of damage. As the pustules, your blood starts to burst open, your veins start opening up, and
Okay.
black ooze.
21 and sleight of hand to send him back away from
21.
me. Disgusting.
21. As all this pustule, you're starting to like convulse, and your body is like starting to go completely black. And then Eerie just presses the button, and zoomp, you're gone, basically.
Where'd he go?
He's gone!
That was.
Can I do? Can I
I'm
get
sure
rid of
he'll
my
get
video?
help wherever he
I'm gonna
goes.
drop my video, so it's gonna move everybody.
Okay.
Ready?
Fucking damn.
And 3, 2, 1. He's gone.
He's gone. Right. Okay. We will do this. So he's gone. That was not too hard because I can just move you around. So, unfortunately, our first death has occurred really quickly. We've lost Poots the Boots in all of this. You realise has just is still at the top. I know, and he's sorry. They have come down the stairs behind you and just seen you like smack this button on him and like. So what's happening? He's gone. You ready?
I think.
Yes, I think he got help. I mean, I feel like that was the right thing to do. Send him away.
Was it?
What did he drink?
Yeah.
Did he drink the water? Ugh.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't drink the water for the rest of you. Let's proceed ahead.
Let's proceed.
We
now.
need to find this fortune cookie.
Okay. And you... Okay, so you move ahead. You know... anyone with a high passive perception notices that Poots is, like, tentatively about going in the water. It's just like... tries with his
I'll grab
hands.
Poots' hand and drag him in.
Make a strength check. Contest this strength check. I'll strength check against you.
18.
Right, give me a second. Strength check. Where is it on here? Roll. Rolls a 10. Okay, so you got 18, did you?
Yes.
Yeah. You pull this cat into the water, and it just sort of like all that just like
kitty.
probably like hisses at you as it does, and then just scoots off, just like fuck you, like just like it just runs down the water away from you whilst it's hissing, and then comes around the corner, and it disappears off. Leaving Eerie and Shithies alone, walking down the water.
Well, I guess it's up to
on
us.
an adventure.
If you want- I would like you to lead since I am a ranged fighter. So if you could take the way, and then I will support you from behind. My
I'm
fellow
a pretty
dragonkin.
sturdy girl.
Yes.
Yes.
So we've got two
And I
dragons.
will lead.
Okay. So our two dragonborns make their way down. It's quite quiet. Little clinking sounds of water still happening. And you get down to the corner and you turn around. You don't see Poots anywhere. Give me 1 second, actually. Just gonna make a check. 1 second. Yeah. You don't see Poots anywhere. But what you do see is a statue. Well, it looks like a statue of like some sort of Sphinx character. It's about.
I shoot it.
Okay, fine.
I lift up my shield.
You shoot the Sphinx. Okay, you take a shot at the Sphinx. Make an attack roll.
16.
Okay, right. Okay, it does hit. I'd like you to roll me a damage for your attack.
5 damage.
Okay, it takes 5 damage. Let me change. We're in battle now, I guess. Okay, it takes 5 damage. I need everyone then to make an start initiative. So if you can roll an initiative check for me.
13.
13.
5.
5. Okay. 13. 5. Pen's not working. 5. Guinness Sphinx rolls. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, it only gets 14, but it still goes first. So, you immediately shoot this this statue, and as you do, you realise that it sort of lodges in like into skin. Ah, wait, I forgot to give him disadvantage because they got 6. You hear a dude. What are you doing? I'm tripping balls here. That's not cool. It's meant to be more David.
Oh.
Hello?
Sorry, I thought you were a statue that I could shoot.
Yeah. Like, you speak?
Yes, I'm sort of in a bit of a daze here. I forgot to do the right voice earlier. I'm inside a daze. I took some shit. It was really good. This little Gith guy gave it to me. Sorry. How many are you over there? Are you 4?
At least 4.
4 of you. Okay.
I start going like this.
I have a riddle for you. Is this yours? Why is it orange? Oh, it's melting. I have a riddle for you. Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the Lupine Lords. Jewel on black velvet, Earl of the Sea. Jewel of black velvet. Oh, I said that already. Unchanged, but ever-changing, eternally. I think that's it. You get it right. The thing's open. Whoa.
Is it? Do we have to answer what you're asking? Is it the moon?
The moon. Ooh. He goes to sleep. You notice then behind him that there was this shimmering blue light like this, and one. So there's 3 sort of caverns. One of them though is collapsed. The one on the right. The one on the left opens up. The one in the middle stays closed.
I
Yeah,
guess
let's
we're
go in
going
the
that
other
way. Poots,
Yeah.
we're going through the door. If you're around, you invisible creepy
yeah.
cat, we're leaving.
If you're around, call me. I'm single.
With like a message stone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sending stone.
Sending
That's what
zone.
it is.
You're going to
Yeah.
say that to Poots. Okay. Poots, you don't have any response. Make a perception check, both of you. That would be the best thing to do.
Perception. That is
19.
an unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. You don't notice anything. Nothing. You keep walking. You go. There's a corridor in front of you that goes down to the left.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. You go down there and you can see again. It's another really long corridor. Sorry. You can see though halfway down the corridor. It's 10 foot wide. This corridor again. About halfway down, there seems to be a hole in the floor. But you could tell that. You can see that it sort of, so the water is sort of cascading down and falling into this hole, and then there's a ledge up that then rises up to a further bit of this corridor. So it sort of, floor floats down, it then dips off. There's a gap where the water's sort of rushing into, and then there's a ledge up higher to basically probably level with where you are at the beginning of the corridor, up onto a higher point, and then on to the rest of the corridor.
Okay. Eerie, like, this room kind of seems sketchy. Like, what do you want to do?
Let's forge ahead.
Why don't you go on ahead?
All right, I will lead the way,
Thank you.
Okay.
For the strong man.
So,
as I am a gentleman. Gentle them.
though gentle
A
them,
gentleman.
gentle them. You start to you step onto the floor, and suddenly it's very slippy. And you start to lose your balance, and you got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw.
Mhm.
That is a solid 10.
Solid 10. You sort of step onto it, and you realise it's actually a bit slippier than you expected, and you fall onto your bum, and you start sliding down this corridor, and you're careering towards this gap, this pit. You try and make some grabs. You can try and make a jump. It's up to you. Many things, but you're basically
Can I
slipping down. Yep.
can I throw a javelin with a rope tied around it so that Eerie can catch it? No, not at you.
Yeah, you can try. You can certainly try. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
As Erie's just like, super madly, slips, falls, and goes,
6.
6.
6 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit. It flies off and falls straight into the pit, and it's gone.
Eerie, if you fall, can you get my javelin? Like, I like
So
that one.
Erie's going to try and time it, so I jump right when I get to the edge and go over the pit.
Okay. I'd like you to make a dexterity check for the timing of it, or an intelligence check. You can make an intelligence check, like calculating, doing the GIF where all the
I'll go dexterity, which is a 15.
15. Okay. 1 second. Suddenly, out of nowhere, as you're just jumping, oh, you've disappeared. We've lost people. Okay, are you still there?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's because Izzy
right.
rejoined.
Oh dear. Right, I'll have to move you again. Oh, this is all going so well. Technical issues galore. Right. So, with that, you notice that a cat comes flying out of nowhere and tries to attack you whilst you're jumping in the air. And it's going to try and hit with its crossbow. It's a natural 20. And as
dear
you're
Lord.
jumping in the air, you see from behind you, Shithi, just this arrow go past your head. And it takes... You take 1d8 plus 4 times 2. Oh, I'm going to make a new rule. I'm going to use a rule that I really like for this game, which is if you get a natural 20, you get full damage dice, then you roll the damage dice once. Okay? So you get full whatever it is. If it's 1d8, then you get the whole 8, and then you just roll a 1d8 again. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Cool. So it's 8 plus 1. So it's a 9 plus 4. 13. You take 13 hit points. As this careers into you, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw to see if you, on the impact, also are able to grab onto the side.
That is a natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, you are able to do so. I seem to have lost everyone again. Are you there? They're not coming through.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, fine. Right. There we go. We're all back again. So, you, with the natural 20, you're able to grab on. You've still got this arrow in the side of you. You've taken this hit and you grab the side. And you pull yourself up. And you're on the other side. And it's just a normal corridor. And there's water again. So the ledge is, there's a sort of ledge over it. And you get in, there's sort of, again, 1 meter of water below you. Shafid,
Yes.
you have a little tap on your right-hand shoulder. What do you do?
Just put my hand on it.
Just put a hand on. Then it taps you on the left-hand shoulder. And then it goes, this didn't work. And then it's sort of like, okay. And it just kind of pushes you.
I jam my short sword backwards.
Okay, make an attack roll.
There's a scimitar. That is a 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Yeah, that hits. Do your damage.
Oh, I should have raged. Yeah, it's just 2 damage.
2 damage. Amazing. Amazing. A lot of damage. You hear a little at that. So
There's more where that came from, Poots.
okay. You see, he just sort of disengages from you, and that is all you see. That is it.
I'm gonna slip into a rage. The love of my life just attacks me, and
Okay. Shit.
I mean, technically, I was attacked, not you, right?
Boots.
Yeah,
Where are you?
Bruce tried to push you. That's all. It didn't attack you. Just tried to push you. It was being friendly. You don't know.
The betrayal.
I'll catch you, Shathid. Slide down and jump over the pit.
We'll just take a running start.
Okay.
Okay, and jump out of the way.
All right. Make a dexterity, or an athletics check, acrobatics check, or an athletics check, however you fancy.
Can I do with advantage since I'm raging?
Yeah, you can.
Can I
Yeah.
do a
Just got this bar.
It's a 15!
15.
Let's go!
Jumps, lands.
Eerie
I
was
lied.
like
That's an
outstretched and was like,
18.
never mind. Fail.
Gets out of the way. Yeah, exactly.
Athletics 18. Hoorah!
Fantastic. Awesome. Amazing. So you both made it over the pit. Well done.
I'm gonna lay on hands and heal myself
Okay.
for 10 damage.
Right, remember those points. We'll do a points roundup in a minute. Okay, so you get over the ledge. You're on both of you on the top there. It's now just water. It seems pretty normal. And the corridor's going to branch round again to the right in a bit. You then see... I'm just trying to get... I'm going to get Poots up. Give me 1 second. On anything, then Poots will... Yeah, you don't see anything, actually. They just make a little... They just sort of make a little bit of water in the... movement in the water. They take a leap and a jump after you sort of started walking away. Yeah, and they easily make it over. And they sort of look at you, and they're sort of like doing the sort of like head tilt that cats do. And sort of...
Fucking kick him off. Just...
You can go rage up and kick him off.
Yeah!
He sort of... okay, you're going to make an attack. Alright. I think I need you to roll...
Yikes.
Okay, I think I need you to make initiative rolls then if you're going to go for the attack. So I'm going to make an initiative roll.
Okay.
Okay, that is bloody high. It's a 19.
9. Yeah, I got a 9.
Okay,
Poots goes first.
okay, Poots goes first then. So you're going to run up and make an attack. Poots is going to then... Poots is going to do something fun. Okay. Gonna pull out a dagger and give it a little flick towards you. And that is going to be 6 plus 7, 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. So this dagger just comes out and clinks off your armor. I think that's all. Oh no, it gets another go. And it takes a second dagger at you as well. It's less. Another 2 daggers, but just terribly thrown. Clinking off your armor.
Alright.
You don't
So,
have armor, you're a barbarian, aren't you? So it just clinks off, just like
Yeah,
dismisses
but
you.
I'm just thick.
Yeah.
So, since
Okay.
I am in such a brutal rage,
Mhm.
lightning begins to just coalesce in my chest. and it just shoots out. And now Poots has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
-2. It's a 10 minus 2. That's 8. 8.
Yeah, it fails.
So what did it take?
They take 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then be blinded until the start of the next turn.
4. Poots is like Poots. Okay. Poots.
Right.
Okay, so that's that.
Bonus
Eerie.
action.
Okay.
Wait, that was my bonus action.
Okay.
So, and then I'm gonna do a breath weapon and shoot out poisonous gas at at Poots.
Right. Okay. What do I need to do for that? What does Poots need to do for that?
Another Constitution saving throw.
Shit. Bad at these. Oh, I dropped the dice. So 17 minus 2, 15.
8 plus your Constitution modifier. So 12 plus your proficiency. What they get?
15.
They failed. I got a 17. So they take 2d6 damage.
2d6 damage.
So that they take 7 damage and they're poisoned.
Shit, so they got disadvantage and they're poisoned. 7 damage. Poots is looking bloodied. Looking pretty worse for wear. Eerie, are you joining the fight or are you staying out of it?
Is Poots a combatant or an ally? I'm
It's up to you.
confused.
You can make your decisions.
I will shoot with non-lethal intent.
Cool. Okay. What? I need. Okay, fine. Cool. So, okay, make an attack roll.
It's a 17.
That attack that hits. Make damage.
All right. I'm also gonna divine smite. So that's 7 piercing, and where's my divine smite? Features.
Poots is
Okay.
going to just as
2d8.
2d8.
Yeah. So d8s roll,
It's gonna before
and
you.
then 11 radiant damage.
Okay. Boots the boots.
18
Boots the boots.
total.
At that moment, immediately presses that little button and disappears out of existence.
And we level up.
And you level up. Okay. They don't die. They press the button as you're about to charge at them, and they see this blade coming in, and just about like you do the first hit, and as the radiant damage is about to come through from your blade, they press this immediate instant relief button and are out of the mire.
Okay.
Okay. Then, with that, we are going to go to... So that's that, basically. Poots the Boots is out. And we've got Shithid and Eerie Mystic alive still.
All right. I guess it's up to you and me to get back this cookie.
Yes.
Team
Let's go.
Dragon Force.
Woo! I suddenly feel stronger now that it's just the two of us.
All right. Let's head on.
Or
That. Okay. Suddenly... Okay, 1 second. Yeah. You make your passive perception.
Make a passive perception.
You got... What is your passive
Or
perception,
perce-
sorry? That's what I was asking. What is your
16.
17.
17.
17.
17.
16.
You notice out the corner of your eye, the 17 Shithid, that you're sure you saw a cat running round the back of the corridor. You were like
My love, is that
90%
you?
sure.
Eerie, there's a cat.
It's just gone away. It's gone back the way it came. So the way, just on the other side of the pit.
Okay.
color?
Well, let's just pick up the pace and maybe we can avoid it.
I felt like speed walking. Like, I could. Mom.
Power walk.
Power walking. So you power walk around the corner. So you get to, so as I said, it comes around the corner and it sort of goes to the left, and then there's a little sharp right, and you enter into this new sort of corridor. It's sort of weird. You see, unlike, so it's all been stone with these little, it's very simple square excavations, and you turn this corner, intervening at 6 feet high and 6 feet wide, there are these copper-coloured metal plates lining the sides of the wall, all the way along the corridor. That's basically, so they're 6 feet high, so they go 2 high each, and then and it's 70 foot long, so they just continue all the way along. What else do you notice in here? There's not more than that really that you see. The lights are now on the ceiling, and there's the corridor ends, as I said, 70 foot in a larger space beyond. And there's this sort of mild, with your passive perception, mild humming sound to these copper coloured plates.
Do they look sketchy? What, they just hum?
They're just hung on the wall.
I'll hum back.
You hear it sort of a slightly more tinny sound in this metallic chamber, and that's it really. There's nothing more to the room than that.
Okay. Is there any entrances or doors that we can just go through, or is it just the pipes?
It's just a corridor all the way down. You just got to walk between the plates.
I'll throw one of my hand axes on.
You'll throw your hand axe in.
Yeah.
Okay, you throw your
Yes,
hand.
Hamilton.
Okay, yes. You throw your hand axe in. It goes. Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll.
$14.
14. If what's the range on your attack with your hand axe being thrown? Do you know? Do you know what it is?
I think the stream might have gone down.
Is it?
The range 20 to 60 feet.
Okay, 20 to 60 feet.
Yeah.
At 20 feet, you see it just flow straight down the middle, and it starts to get hotter, redder and redder. Basically, you see the metal of this of your hand axe just start to glow, illuminate, and fall on the floor.
I think that this hallway is very hot. Like me, but like a little hotter.
How long is the hallway?
70 feet.
Erie is just gonna try and sprint to the other end.
Oh, really? Okay. New rule? Oh my gosh. Okay.
And
All right. The new rule is. Give me a second. The new rule is. I'm gonna roll for it. Okay, no one can. Every time someone says attack, you must clap your hands. If you forget to clap your hands, you lose a point. Basically, and if you then say save, you must put your hand on your forehead when you say save. Okay?
do that. I'm gonna get paid off. Okay.
Save, attack. You have to go attack and save like that. Okay? That is the new rule, and it will start now. It started 1 minute in, so when we've got 1 minute to go, it was 10 minutes of it. Okay? It's an easy one.
All right.
Should be an easy one if you're not attacking a lot of things.
So Erie fully expects to take damage, but Erie's just gonna try and get through this corridor as fast as eerily possible.
Fantastic. Okay.
Same here.
Are you wearing? Okay, so Erie, you run in. Are you wearing metal armor?
Very much so, yes.
Okay. You walk in 10 feet, and it becomes starts to become your armor starts to become warmer, and then suddenly you notice that after 20 feet it's becoming quite uncomfortable, and then after 30 feet it starts to really feel hot, and then you get 40 feet in, if you want to keep going, it starts to burn your skin, and you're feeling yourself start burning, and it depends how far you go. Do you get that far, or do you stop before you get that far? Sort of thing.
I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself and just sprint to the end.
Okay. Right, so you will take up
Because
40...
Armor of Agathis is an ice armor shield.
It is. Right, can you give me... Yeah. Fine. Yes, if you put Armor of Agathis on you, you run through, and you feel nice and cool, and you make it to the other side with no issues, surprisingly.
I didn't think that would avoid damage. I just thought it would decrease it. But
No,
sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's 100%. You cool the Agathis armor is depleted by the time you get to the end, but it keeps a cooling sort of mist that sort of forms off you. You're sort of steaming as you move down, but it's keeping the metal cool, keeping you cool enough to get to the end, and then the armor of Agathis is depleted by the time you get to the end.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's fine. Come on down.
Alright, so I'll start running.
Okay, you start running. Shathid, are you wearing any metal armor? No?
Armorless baby.
Okay, and have you got any metal weapons?
All of them.
All of them. All of them. Okay, well, your weapons would have... what weapons have you got? Just remind me what weapons you've got.
So I've got a scimitar, javelin,
Okay.
one hand axe now,
Alright.
a quarterstaff that I think is just wood, and
Yeah.
then a shield. It's made of wood.
Okay.
So-
If you're... So, are they sort of... How are they attached to you?
I think I would have the scimitar on my back in a sheath, and then the hand axes at my waist.
Okay, so you notice when you get 60 feet down, your sheath that your sword is in completely disintegrates with fire, and it starts burning your back. So you take 1d8. You take 1 damage, like fire damage, and you have to remove it from yourself. The handles, holding things by the handles, will just be discomforting. It won't cause you any damage. So you're just going to carrying all your swords and stuff from away from your body until you get to the other end. If you've got no metal armor, then that's it. It just seems to be heating metal. And you make it to the other side. When you get to the other side, you find yourself in a square room, 15 feet by 15 feet. And I imagine you've sort of rushed into this space, haven't you? You just kind of ran down as quickly as you possibly could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So you're making quite a bit of noise. As you do that, it's been warm. Obviously, you've been feeling really warm from all this heated metal around you. Apart from actually Erie, it felt pretty cold, pretty chill. Suddenly, there's a chill in the room. And let me just see how much. Yeah, you notice behind you there's a cool chill coming from somewhere to the right behind you. As you turn around, there are 3 ghoulish spirits coming towards you, sort of distended jaws going after you, and they start to attack.
I shoot.
Okay. Give me.
I rage.
Wait. Give me. I need
Initiative.
initiative rolls.
19.
Okay, that's good. It got an 8.
4.
4. Okay. So the 19, you go first. Then Eerie Mystic.
All right. I will take aim. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Define Favor on myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I will take a -5 to my attack to deal an extra 10 damage if I hit.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Great weapon master.
Okay. So,
Is that?
yeah, with the crossbow expert, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not gonna hit.
What was it?
That's a total of 5.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. So these are like quite the way these look like. They're like zombies, but sort of very pale and more humanoid, not falling apart. They're just sort of they've got like very glowing white eyes and, as I said, these sort of big jaws with spiky teeth inside them. So they're very humanoid, but then also kind of alien in that way. Yeah, you try and take a hit, but it their movement is slow, but it's kind of uneven, and the way that you're not quite ready for their sort of unjerky movements, sort of things. So you sort of just miss with your attack. As that's your go though. So then we will move on to 8, which is the ghouls. So the first ghoul is coming towards you, Eerie, that you try to attack, and it's going to get its claws out and just take a swipe at you. So that is that's a 23 to hit. Rolled really high.
Ooh, yeah, that barely hits me, but yeah.
So it kind of comes in, slash around your face. Like you're still you're off their movements. You're just not quite ready for this like sort of diving attack. 2d4. That is 7 plus 2, 9 damage. Slashing damage. If figure is other than elf, you're not an elf. You must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 21, natural 20.
Perfect.
Now I get the nat 20.
Fantastic. That's really good. Okay, cool. So you survive that, whatever that was trying to do to you. That is its only attack. It then, the second one is going to go for you, Shathid, and it's going to roll 3 plus 2. 3 plus 4, 7. I doubt that hits.
No.
No. Okay, fine. And then this third one is going to go for you as well, because it hasn't got that far yet, and that is a 22 to hit. Rolling high.
Yeah.
Rolling high. Yeah, that's a 4 and a 1, so that's 5 plus 2, 7 damage. And I need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
So for the saving throw, I got a 26.
Nice.
Boom.
How much-
Perfectly fine.
How much damage was that?
It was 7 damage.
Oh no, I'm only at 76. What am I to do now?
Okay. It's the same. So that is then your turn, Shathid, with that.
Alright,
Okay?
so I'm gonna enter into a rage.
Okay, go
Okay.
for it.
And when I do rage, I get a wild surge of beautiful wild magic.
Oh,
and this
yeah.
time it. So now my weapon changes to force, and I can throw it. Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
So I'm going to dual wield my scimitar and just throw it at one of the ghouls, the one that hit me.
Fantastic. I'm going to allow you, because it's so instant after this, they're still warm, so you will also add 1d4 of fire damage to any attack. Okay?
Nice.
Yep.
So, I think. No.
Just on this first attack, and then after that it would have cooled down or anything. But yeah.
So to hit with the quarterstaff thrown, that is a 18.
18 to hit, that hits, yeah. Which one are you going for? The two near you, I'm assuming. Yeah?
Yeah, the one that hit me. So it was a 1d4 of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
That is so disappointing. 5.
5 damage. That's not bad. They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still okay. 5 damage. Okay, is that the first one? That's you got another attack.
Do I?
Is that? Do you only have one attack?
I think I only have one attack.
Okay, fine,
I
cool.
might.
I'll move on, and if you do have one, we could take another one. So we go round back to Eerie Mystic. You've got this one right in front of you. It's already taken a slash at you with its claw.
I do have an extra attack.
You do have an extra attack.
So I'll do it again.
Do it again.
That's a 7 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It hits?
Okay, cool.
Or no? The 7 hit.
7 does not hit. It does not hit.
Okay.
So that is it. So with that, you take another attack. This first one you got in pretty good. Second one, it's getting this jerky movement. You're not quite ready for it. So then Eerie Mystic, you're up with this one that's already slashed you. It's taken a bit of a chunk. You've tried to withstand something that was in its claws. You're not sure there's something on it. So you're feeling a bit. You kind of resisted it quite well with a high score. But yeah, that's where you are. Ready to fight.
Okay. I'm going to breath weapon, and if I can angle it to hit as many of these ghouls as can, I will.
Yep.
If not, I'll just hit the one in front of me.
You can probably hit 2 of them in a line without hitting Shathid.
Okay. A succeed on a saving throw.
What's the saving throw?
Constitution.
Okay, so straight rolls then. That's an 11 and a 16.
Okay, my save is 13.
Okay, so the further one away is able to just move itself out of the way. It's like that. And kind of, you hear bones kind of click and clack as it moves. That's like really unnerving.
Okay, and that's 5
Sparky's
lightning
back.
damage.
That's what? 5?
5
damage.
lightning damage.
5 lightning damage. Okay, yeah. That's good. It doesn't like that. It does it as you would expect. It sort of shocks it into movement, jerks an arm out, and
then I have 2 attacks per turn, so now I'm just gonna try and disadvantage shoot at point blank with my hand crossbow.
Okay, fine, go for it.
Okay, that is a 24.
That hits.
Oh nope, sorry, disadvantage. One more roll.
Okay, go.
15.
Still hits.
15 hit?
Yeah, that does still hit.
Okay, I'm going to.
It's not got a very high.
Okay, so that's 9 piercing and
Ooh, that's more like it.
1 second. I also have divine favor going, so I also deal an extra 1 radiant, and then I will burn a first level spell slot.
Yep.
And do another 2d8. Wait, are these undead?
Yes.
So it does an extra d8.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Wow, that's a lot of ones. All right, so that's an extra 6. So a total of 7 radiant and 9 piercing.
7 and 9. It's
I
literally
just, like-
you sliced its arm off. You sliced another arm off. You like with it. It's like kind of fallen apart, and it's like
This is a
bleeding
bow,
out.
a hand crossbow.
Oh yeah, okay, fine.
So like assassination.
Okay, it's literally you've gone straight into its head. It's sticking out of its head, but there's some ounce of life left in it. It's willing to just keep going. It's so close to death. But yeah. And that's that's your turn. With it goes to being its turn. So that one, with its last chance, tries to jump in and take a bite at you. Which is... Oh, I can't roll if you go on the table. A 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
So it's obviously like heads lolling. And it tries to take a bite. You're not even sure. You don't know if it's trying to kiss you, if it's trying to bite you, if it's trying to tell you its dying words. That's what it does. And you move out of the way in time. And next up, the second one will take an attack at you, Shathid. That is 10 to hit.
No.
No. And the third one, it's even less to hit. So they are just awful. They're just moving and jerking about. One of them, the third one who was jumping out of the way of the breath weapon, It's just not ready to try. It tries to lunge at you with a claw and it just misses. And then it goes to being your turn, Shathid.
Shathid's gonna do breath weapon as well.
Okay, cool. I like it. This is the Battle of the Dragons. It's like a dragon's duel.
Cut credits.
We have been
Bye,
so
guys.
bad at all of the clapping and the foreheads, by the way. We've been terrible with
my
our
God.
rules. For that, I'm gonna
Missed
give us.
every single one.
I'm gonna do us a different rule, and we're gonna have to do it for another 10 minutes because I don't think they've got their money's worth. I'm gonna request from you Australian accents for 10 minutes.
All right, then.
Ha! There we go.
Right. So it's gonna have to make a constitution save,
Is that-
right?
Is that
No, it's dexterity.
I don't think that's a con.
Yes.
Is that meant
It's
to be an Australian
dexterity.
accent?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I like it. I like it, mate. That's great.
Or- Thank
great.
you. No,
Right.
it is constitution.
I'm having to move people
Alright.
around because we're losing people as we speak. This is not going very well.
Okay.
It's fine. You keep going.
Right.
Constitution saving throw. That is
Yeah.
a 10. A solid 10.
It fails.
It fails. What
So
happens to it next?
Takes 3d6. 3d6 poison damage.
3d6
6.
poison damage to the one that's closest to you.
I just rolled a 17.
17? Describe your kill.
Yeah. Right, so I get up there with my rancid breath. Shathid looks very clean, right? But her breath isn't the best.
That's
So
actually a very good accent. This is a good accent.
she goes out.
Yeah.
Thank you. She goes out and just and it's just this vile, putrid green cloud captures
Lovely.
the ghoul.
Oh, I forgot to do the second one because you'd got both of them. That was a 13 for the second one. But the second one, I've got it as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
another 17.
Oh, well, that one's looking
Yeah.
pretty bad. Doesn't like it at all. Don't like it up him.
Right. So I'm gonna move closer to
Okay, to that one.
yeah.
All right, they're looking pretty
Mystic.
bloody, and it's back up to Eerie Mystic then. Oh, have you got another go? Is that all your turns?
I think that was an action.
That's in action.
Right. So yeah, I
Okay.
don't think it's anything else.
All right,
So I don't have any bonus actions.
fine then. We're back over to Eerie Mystic, over there. How you doing?
Very
Pull
good.
out a knife.
All right, I'm
Sorry.
gonna try and punch the one in front of me.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
Good, eh? Go on then. Take a punch. It's on 1 hit point. It's not.
That's a
looking
9.
good. It's a 9. You, even with its terrible movement and it being near death, you somehow miss it. And is that all you got?
I got a second attack, but I'm gonna move 5 feet back.
Okay, so it's gonna take a attack of opportunity on you.
All right. Go for it.
That's only a 7 to hit, so I imagine it's still lolling about. It's like, bloody well, kill me, mate. I'm dying over here, but you're not doing it any favours. I don't know if this is New Zealand or I'm Australian anymore, but it's fine. and
Better than
Excellent.
mine. And then I will hand crossbow 13 to hit.
13
Went something.
13 to hit. Okay, that was very solid. That hits. It's I imagine it dies because it does only got 1 hit point. So just describe how you get this guy in the ground finally.
Just take a step back, level my shield out flat, put my hand crossbow on top, line it up, and loose my bolt.
It's gone. It's dead. Dead as a dingo.
Recent teeth.
I only wanted to do it so I could
Rest in
say that line. So
Cracky.
crikey.
Crikey. Yeah.
All right. With that, we've only got 1 left. He's on 5 hit points. He's not looking good. He's been breath weaponed, and he's lolling closer to you, and he's going to make an attack at you, Shathid. He ain't happy. He rolls a 2. He does a 4. These guys are doing absolutely shit. And
That's alright. They'll do better next
He
time.
tries to take a swipe at you, and he's just not. He's like a really bad high five that misses. And
I'll just pat him on the back. You got it, bud.
he goes. He kind of gives you a look like, "It's my job. I tried. Go on
alright.
then, finish me." So look. It's down to you, Shathid.
Yeah, with that, I'll just with my giant quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Right, so let's see. It will be a 13 and an 11.
An 11. That doesn't
Yeah.
hit somehow. Oh
So
my
the
gosh.
13. What about the 13?
Okay, that's another one. That does hit.
So with rage,
Team Dragon Force.
I do 2 damage.
It's just, oh my god, it's not dying. Suddenly, a rogue appears, because I think we're going to need it. One sec. Oh no, that's gone. It's shown. There you go. Gonna have to get a rogue on board somehow, I think. But with that, it's back to. We'll go back to
Finish it off.
Eerie Mystic. You finish it off.
What'd you get?
That's
How
a
much longer do we have to do
22
these
to
actions?
hit.
22 to hit. You hit. It's got 3 points. Please at least do 3 damage.
I do 5.
It's done. He killed it. Dead as a dingo. I've lost the accent. It's gone now. And
I threw you.
sorry. Go on.
Rocky. I can't do it.
Right. So you still have to do
Alright.
these actions.
Oh,
I
there's a
keep
dingo.
throwing you off with my southern.
It's a little guy. I found it in the corner.
There's a live animal on the show, and okay. Well,
Live
instead,
animals.
with that,
2 live animals.
2 live animals on the
Those
show.
are you playing?
With that, why don't we take a little break? But before we do, can we do some points? Can we do some points before we take a break? Because
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Alright. Shithid, what's Shithid on scores?
Shithi's at 28.
28, so up to level 6. That's good. I need to,
Yeah.
like, crikey. I've lost it. Completely lost it
Right.
now.
It comes and goes.
It does.
It has its moments.
It has its moments. Then Eerie Mystic.
Isn't the time up yet?
The time
Eerie
is not up
Mystic
yet. We've got until
has-
5 minutes on that timer.
It's 29. Eerie Mystic has 29 points.
29 points. What does Ryan's characters have?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ryan's dead.
Poots the Boots? 'Cause Poots the Boots might still be
Negative
alive.
20.
On a 20.
Negative 20.
Negative 20.
Yes.
Alright.
Because they started it.
So they moved down a level. Okay, I think we're going to take a 10-minute break, and we might return with another character. We shall see. And we won't have any more X's because that will be nearly the time up. So we'll see you in about 10 or 15 minutes, people. And hopefully we can fix some of these technical issues that we've been having. So we really apologise for all that. Alright, guys. We'll see you in a bit. This is the wrong one. I'm pressing the wrong
John
button.
there.
And we're back, in the same positions on the screen, which is a good surviving win. We didn't completely fall out of the of the picture, so that's good. We might have Donnie the Goblin turn up. We might not. We shall see. Finally, yes, we've been just trying all the different things to get this stream to work. So we've lost players already. This is a much more deadly game than last time. And we've got Dragon Force surviving. Look at those guns. Look at those amazing guns. So with that, you had just got over the ledge and you'd got to through the copper room where it heated the metal, got into this little square room at the end, and then attacked by some ghouls. You've defeated the ghouls. That's opened up. They came through a secret door into another room behind you. So it's sort of, you're in this square room, you've come through the middle, and then there's a door just around to the right. So you've kind of ran straight into the middle of the room, and behind you on the right is another little door into a smaller space. You are now alone with the dead ghoul bodies, and there
Do they have anything on them?
Did they have anything on them? You can have a look, see what they got. They weren't wearing much.
Ooh,
I wouldn't look under that loincloth if I were you.
how scant.
Did you say you take a look or not?
Yeah, I take a look. What do I see?
What do you see? Pretty hideous.
Do I
Pretty
find
fucking
anything?
hideous.
Oh,
You feel scarred for life. And yeah, there's if you go into you do notice that they're wearing these little amulets around the neck.
do they look magical?
Potentially, it's an amulet.
I'll put it on.
You put it on, okay. You're wearing an amulet. You're not quite sure what it does. You'd have to do some sort of check on it, but you're wearing it.
Do I feel stronger?
You feel like you feel a little bit heaviness on your shoulders from the
The
metal.
weight of staying under.
Yeah, the weight of it. That's it. But anyway.
Alright, sick.
Yeah. So you seem to have this amulet on you. So yeah, from there.
I would like to,
Okay.
Shathid, how many hit points are you missing?
7.
7 hit points.
I will heal those 7.
Okay.
And again, you level up.
You level up
Aish.
again. Oh my gosh.
And then I will use the last of my lay on hands to heal myself. And I'm out of lay on hands.
So what's that? What's the total points now for Eerie Mystic?
49.
49. Level 7. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Very cool. Okay, so with that, you've come to another sort of split in the corridor. You go to your right, and there's a corridor down to your left. Go to your right, it's about 20 foot, then there's a door to your left. So this is just out the room, outside of the room. There's a corridor about 60 feet down, and there's another door.
Which one do you think we should go for? Yeah.
Let's go right.
Go
That
right.
is the right
Hell yeah.
direction.
Okay.
Right.
So you turn to your right, and you walk down this corridor, get to the door, and there's just a door there. It's got it's just a wooden sort of door, about 5 feet wide. It's about 8 foot tall. It's got a little metallic crossbar, like there's little windows with metal bars inside it that you can look through and see into the room. Pretty much it. The door.
And look into
Bust
the...
it down. Let's go.
You're gonna bust it down.
Yeah.
Okay, give it a good whack. See what happens.
Is this strength?
Yeah.
Athletics or no?
You
Or just-
straight check.
10.
10. Oh, it's very disappointing. You just kind of thud against it, and nothing really happens.
Allow
The door's
me.
broken.
Door's broken.
I'll try and kick it down.
Okay. It does have a handle, but whatever. Just kick it.
No.
Yeah.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Ball!
Dragon Force.
That's an 8.
You're both doing really, really well. You
Same time.
Yeah,
Same
let's go.
time. All right.
Yeah.
Let's roll with advantage.
roll with advantage one more time.
Here, I'll help.
I want a Dragon
what's your
Force.
strength modifier?
I want
That's an
you...
18.
18. Okay.
Yes.
You get your timing perfect, and you just go proper Power Rangers high leg kick into the door. It whacks open. No trap is set. Inside the room.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force.
Chest bump, Eerie.
Just
Yes.
about high five.
Amazing. You get into the room. It's a very strange room. There is a floating body of water passing out of a hole on this side, comes across. It's about 60 feet wide, this room. Comes across, and it's floating in midair. It's about 10 feet up in the air, and it's just like a stream of water, and it flows out through a hole in the wall up there. There are 6
I
canoes.
shoot it.
Yeah, shoot it. Go on, make an attack roll.
Damn water. 14.
The arrow goes through the water and out the other side and clanks against the wall. Nothing seems to happen. Nothing special seems to happen. Just goes through the water.
I poke it with my quarterstaff.
You poke it with your quarterstaff. So as you push it in, there's a current to it, and it's flowing from left to right, and it sort of pulls you along a little bit. You try and withstand it, but you can. It's just like putting something into a moving amount of water, which is quite a lot of. It's quite strong. It's like putting it into a small waterfall, but obviously going left to right.
Okay, what about the canoes?
The canoes are on the floor. There's 6 canoes on the floor. 3 each side of the door. The door was in the center of the room as you entered.
I'm gonna
Shall
tip
we,
one of the canoes.
You're gonna take one of the canoes?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I said, the water's 10 feet up in the air.
Okay.
I'll
So,
hold it.
can
You get in.
yeah. All right, let's go. We climb this.
Okay, okay, so, so if you can get into so you kind of how do you get up into it? How are you going to get into the water? You're going to get a leg up or something like that? Is that how you're planning to get up into the water?
With
Jump?
great poise, such an elegant manner. I'm gonna clamber in and just jump in.
You're gonna just chuck yourself into the water, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what's your? I'm assuming with your sort of strength, what's your jump? Like, you can jump about 19 feet, I imagine. It's 9 plus 10, isn't it? So you take a big jump up. You go into the water. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That one.
That one. Right. So with that, you'll just jump in, woof, and Eerie Mystic. You just see. Oh what?
-1.
0. Fantastic. So, Eerie, you see Shathid jump into the air and then go woof, straight down this water. It's fast. It's like rapids fast. And you go...
I'll just throw the canoe.
You throw the canoe after it. The canoe just goes
Catch.
in. You can try and make a dexterity with disadvantage to see if you can grab a hold of the canoe.
Another nat 1.
Yep, so you don't... The canoe, if anything, hits you in the face, and you take 4 damage from this canoe just whacking you right in the face as you're then sort of, like, dazed by that, and you go shooting into the darkness, and suddenly it just gets dark. And it's just water rushing, and you're underwater. I need you to make another... What's your constitution score? How long can you hold your breath for?
My constitution score is 18. The modifier
Okay.
is... Okay.
+3? +3? +4? +4.
Yeah, it's +4. It's +4.
+4. Okay, fine. So you can hold your breath for quite a while. So it's fine. But so you go into this darkness. I'd allow you to make another strength saving throw to sort of try and get yourself up out of the water and sort of get some breath.
Okay. 12.
12. It's not enough to like get yourself completely back to swimming, but you're able to like go get up and then under and then another like get up and breathe but it's still darkness, and it feels darkness, but you can't even tell the time. It feels a little bit uncomfortably long until suddenly it's light again, and it looks like a pretty similar room, but suddenly you see make well, actually they're just gonna make attack on you.
Yeah.
So it is a plus 9. That's 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So suddenly you feel this massive blade come through the water and just slice into you, and it pushes you out of the water with its force, and you're landing into this room. There is a huge sort of 8-foot tall knight, clad all in silver and iron armor, and he's got this huge greatsword that's nearly as tall as yourself, as much as him. So an 8-foot long sort of sword. And he's about to take another attack at you with this greatsword. He rolls a natural 1, so you sort of hits you out of the water onto the floor, tries to take another hit, but you roll out the way and just lands into the stone. I'm gonna cut back to Eerie. Eerie, what are you doing? You've thrown the boat in, it smacks you in the head, and it's shooted off into the darkness.
All right. I'm going to grab 2 canoes from the other side of the room and stack them for me to climb up on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take a canoe and I'm going to throw it in and then jump in with another canoe.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. A dexterity check. Or a strength check, up to you. But I think
Acrobatics or just dexterity?
you can do acrobatics, sorry. Yeah, acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, that's an 11 on acrobatics.
Okay. Well, with that, you push the boat in, you try to jump on, and you land on top of it, but you're not in the canoe, and you're just going round you're on top of the canoe, but you're not in the water, but you're not in the canoe properly, and you just kind of go into the darkness. Yeah, you're sort of discombobulated, and it's sort of going in. You try and clamber in. You probably make another athletics check or acrobatics.
That's an 8.
An 8. So you kind of try and get into the canoe, and you plop your head in, so your legs are just hanging out the bottom, out top of the canoe, as you're just kind of going along, like you're upside down, like legs doing this. And next minute, about literally after your turn has occurred, you come into the room and see shitted on the ground, this knight standing over, just hit the floor. As you come into the room backwards, suddenly you feel can you make I'm gonna make, it's got pretty high, yeah, okay, so he does notice you. Does a 28, does a 27 hit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
So he's done this hit on the ground, Shahid. He's got quite unnatural perception, it seems. Turns around, smacks you with another blade, and pushes you out the water with the same blade, just like from a backward swing.
Does it hit me or the canoe?
He hits the canoe. It's gonna hit the canoe. I'm gonna say, actually, that's fair. Canoe smashes into pieces, I'd imagine, with 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to do. So that's 7 damage. Breaks it into that plus. Oh yeah, and then another 7 plus 6 plus. It's a lot of damage. 18 damage. So he smashes through, and then you take you'll take 9 damage because it will break the boat and then go through into you and take damage. I forgot to do the damage to yourself, Rita. So hold on 1 second. That's 9. 10, 11, 12 plus 5, 17 damage to you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank
Thanks.
goodness for canoes.
Yeah. No. They're great. I love it.
All right, I need initiative rolls from you both.
It's the highest
There's a
I've gotten.
9.
6.
9, 6. And oh, awful. A 5, a 4 even. So the worst initiative rolls ever. Okay, so we've got Shithid, champion. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Eerie, you are up first.
Okay.
Huge clad 8-foot knight with a massive longsword just attacks you out of a boat.
Okay. I'm casting Divine Favor again,
Mm-hmm.
and then I am going to shoot at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, attack. It's 18 to hit.
18 to hit. That just hits. Yes.
All right. So that is 7 piercing and 1 radiant.
Radiant damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. That takes the hit. It's looking alright. Doesn't look too bad. Didn't really mind that.
And then, can I look around to see if there is a way out of this room?
Yes. You. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Perception. There's a 19.
You with the 19, you use a lot of your time actually just to really take in the room around you, and you notice that this sort of overgrown mold and algae has sort of like shows a divot in the wall, and there seems to be some sort of doorway in recessed into the wall. Even though the water keeps going in and out of the room, there's a sort of divot in there. And you're sure it probably is some sort of door. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Okay. It is then Shithid's turn.
Shafid is gonna enter a rage.
Nice.
And she is. Let's see what her fun, funky, fresh, quirky little. So she gets so angry and so violent that little flowers begin to grow
Oh,
everywhere around her.
that's
And it's
lovely.
15 feet around her. Vines and some flowers grow, and now it's difficult to
Okay.
cross.
Okay, cool.
And-
So, all right, that's good.
She's gonna pick up her hand axe and go and throw it at the giant hulking knight.
Okay, make your roll.
12.
12. To hit, that does not hit. Does not hit. So it just kind of goes, just hits him, but it goes onto the armor and just falls on the floor.
Right.
And yeah. Is that
She
it?
takes out her javelin,
Mhm.
throws it, gets a send, does not hit also.
Just flailing about with whatever you've got at the sort of intimidating
But there's
presence.
flowers!
But there's lovely flowers about and vines. Does that make it
Perfect for a funeral.
Lilacs.
Yes, exactly. So, okay, cool. So you're right. So with that, it's then the champion's turn. He's going. So to get to you, he can see that there's these flowers in the way. He's not going to take that. He's going to go for you, Eerie. He's going to walk through the water. He just walks straight through the water towards you, and comes and takes an attack with his great sword, which is a 22 to hit.
It.
It hits. 7, 12, 13, 18 damage. And then he's going to take another swing at you
Oh dear goodness.
for 19 to hit.
That meets my armor class.
Okay. 3, 6, 7, 8. 13 to hit.
Eerie is down.
13 damage. More than that, sorry, it's 18 damage. Sorry, 18 damage.
Eerie
is down.
Eerie is down.
So with this, charges through this champion, takes one blade over, down, a second one, slices Eerie in half. Eerie is just 2 pieces of Dragonborn.
Dragon bars!
But you can
I mean,
obviously...
I'm not dead.
But you can... No, you're not dead. Sorry.
Yeah.
He slices you in half, but obviously like cuts and you're bleeding out. That's all. Yeah, sorry. You're not dead. That's fine. So you're unconscious. And that is his turn. It is now Eerie Mystic's turn, so I need you to make a death saving throw. Or you can obviously always activate your get out of jail free card.
I'm gonna try and roll it.
Okay.
That is a 3.
It's a fail. It's a first fail for Eerie Mystic. Fail. Okay. Then it is Shathid's turn. He's not facing you. He's facing down upon the body of Eerie. Eerie is down, not looking good, bleeding out quite heavily. You've got your vines in between you. I don't think Eerie told you about the door. So
No.
Didn't have a chance.
Rest in peace. Yeah, with my other hand axe that I recovered, I'm gonna try. Oh my god! A 21! I rolled past a 10!
A 21 does hit. Thank goodness, because it was necessary. Okay, come on, give us some damage to this brute.
4!
Yay! So amazing. So was that from distance? Sorry, was that distance attack?
Yeah.
Range attack.
Mm-hmm.
So he he doesn't even flinch at full damage. That's like you stubbing a toe for him. Yeah, he's not phased at all. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't have any more ranged stuff.
This could be a whitewash right now. I'm really worried. Could be everyone completely gone. Bloodbath. Okay, so well, we've got back. Obviously, the home team's got secondary characters, so this is the only luck that we've got. This is the only thing. Okay, fine. So I think this might be Shathid. He turns to you, strides up through. You say it affects half speed through the vines.
Yeah.
Well, his movement is it was only 15 feet away from you, so he gets within melee range. Oh, actually, he would just not be out of melee range, so he's going to have to use light. Oh, he's going to have to use his crossbow with disadvantage because he's too close to you, but he's far away. He's not going to. Yeah, that's what he's going to have to do. So he's going to come up to you, be about 10 feet away, and then pull out a crossbow and shoot with that with disadvantage. Well, one was a natural 20, and one was a 19 plus 6, so 25 to hit, which I think hits. And
It does.
It does. And that's 1d8 plus 2. Plus 2d6, because he's still got half his hit points. So it's a 7, 8, 9, plus 4, 13, 16 damage. So this light crossbow comes out, shoots. He takes how many attacks do you get? Gets 2 attacks with that as well, so he's going to take another with that. Again, a disadvantage. That was another natural 20. And a 6 plus 6 to make it a 12. Oh, you've missed out on 2 natural 20s.
It doesn't hit.
So he's just like, Doo! First one gets you straight in the shoulder. Second one, you reel at the pain, and that's where he shoots again. And because you've reeled out the way, it misses. And that is his turn. It is now Eerie Mystic's go. I need you to make another death saving throw.
Rolling.
Okay.
It is a 17.
We got a success. That's good. All right, Shathid, we're back to you. He's 10 foot away from you.
Ooh. I'm gonna move up 5 feet
Yep.
and swing with my scimitar.
Yay!
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, dirty 20 does hit. Yeah.
7 damage for the first one, and then the second one doesn't hit. That was a 10. So
Okay.
7.
Se-
Yay!
7 is your attack or your 7 is your damage. 7
My
is-
damage.
Yeah, sorry, that was it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yep. And that's it.
That's it.
Okay. So
God.
you're taking these little pot shots at them, and seem to be doing a lot to them. They don't seem that bothered. Silent the whole time. Make with your passive perception. What's your passive perception?
17.
17. Okay, when you get that close and he sort of takes the crossbow out, you notice they had this shining little keychain on his like his left hand side. With that, he puts the crossbow. He just chucks the crossbow down and gets the greatsword back out and takes an attack at you. That's a 2. That doesn't hit, I imagine. And the natural 1. So his 2 attacks completely miss. That was terrible. I don't think 11 or 10 hit you, do they?
They do not.
So with the natural 1, you get a very good clear shot with this because he takes a very telegraphed attack at you. So you're very much aware that it's coming, and it opens up like his cloak to reveal this big chain with one single key on it as he takes an attack at you. And he sort of stumbles as he does because of the natural 1. And then it goes back round to Eerie Mystic.
All right.
Give us a roll.
Rolling. 16.
Oh, 2 saves. Doing good. Okie doke. So with that, it's back to Shathid.
Give me the key. I'm gonna run and get the key.
Okay, make a strength, sleight of hand, whatever you fancy using to get this. You can double it up.
Strength because I get advantage.
Okay.
For 9 and then 18.
18. Easily, you grab it from him, and then what do? Do you run away or?
Yeah, just grab and run. Try to see if I find any keyholes or any doors to put the key in.
Okay, make a perception check. Also remind you, you've got a massive rushing water that's running through the room again, just to let you know. So, this
That's alright. I learned my lesson with the water. A dirty 20.
dirty 20. You easily recognise it's a sort of recess in the wall. You run towards it. You sort of like with that sort of you just somehow just find something wrong with the room. You're quite aware of primal instinct that you have in this rage state. You just see it. You head directly towards it. You try and rough around and find there's a keyhole, and that's your turn. Okay, that's as far as you get in your turn. Back to the champion. He notices you take this. He sort of take that natural 1. He sort of lunged off and this attack and sort of stumbled. You've taken the key. He then runs back after you and takes. He gets an attack of opportunity on you in the first place, which is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, so that is 4, 6, 7, 8, 12 plus 5, 17 on that first hit, and then he's going to run after you and make 2 more attacks. Definitely hits, doesn't hit. Just not going to do the numbers. There was like 20, and then it wasn't an actual, but it would have been 20 something, and the second one would have been 14. I don't think hits you, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 9 plus 5, 14 damage on the second other attack. These are all slashing damage, so I guess you halve these if you're raging.
I have it, yeah.
Yeah.
So the first.
So it's 17 and then 14 damage. You're at the door. We go back to Eerie Mystic. Give us another death saving throw.
All right. And 16. Success.
Success. You are stable. And that's your turn. We are back to Shathid. You're at this door. You've got this keyhole. You've got a key.
Yeah, we turn it.
Okay, you use it. You put the key in the door. It opens. It opens into a very narrow, dark corridor. Do you make a run for it?
How far is Eerie Mystic?
Eerie Mystic is probably now 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away from you.
I'm gonna use half my movement to get to Eerie Mystic, and then drag and then take a dash action.
Okay.
Oh.
I can do that.
Okay, so you're gonna... Okay, make a strength check. I'm gonna take an attack of
A
opportunity.
9.
9.
A
They
9.
rolled a
I would have left me.
They rolled a natural 20 on their attack of opportunity on you. So that is 4 6s, which are 24, plus 1. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 24, 33 plus 5, 38 damage.
I only take 14. Is it flashing?
Oh,
No,
15
enraged
plus
still.
4, 19.
19. You take 19 damage.
Oh,
Right.
38. Okay.
19 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Still, it's just a perfectly executed attack on you when you make this move for Eerie Mystic. With a 9, you're not able. They're too heavy, so you can't pull their body away. They're
This
still
is it.
stuck where they are.
Team Dragon Force.
It then comes. He then takes crossbow attack from where he's standing. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, barely.
Barely hits. Oh, it's a D8. Sorry. So it's 6 plus 5. That's 11. Oh, wait. Plus 2. Plus 3. So 16 damage. And then one more.
Piercing?
Yeah. And then the second one doesn't hit.
Perfect. Yeah. So Shadid's doing great.
It's now Eerie
Half
Mystic.
her side.
Okay, yeah.
He's bleeding very profusely.
Can I roll for a nat 20 to get up?
You're conscious. You can roll for an you can roll for sort of. You're stable. You can roll for like a second wind if you want.
Okay.
To gain a hit
No.
point. No, you don't. So you're down. Shathid, you're near the water. Okay, so the water is above you. You're on the other side of the water, and you're standing there away from the champion, who's about 20 feet away from you. So.
Okay. Can I lift
Yeah.
Eerie into the water?
Yeah.
drowned and unconscious person. It's fine.
Okay, you run, you jump, you push them into the water, and they go zoof straight off. That's your.
Okay.
You can make another. You can make a movement to jump in after them if you want to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll jump in.
So you jump in. It doesn't get a turn obviously. So you get out of the room. Again, it's a dark, twisting. It's going round and round and round, but it's a little bit shorter than last time. Next minute, you see some canoes. You see canoes in front of you. You see the room you were in before, and you're about to pass out of the room again. You can make a jump if you make a athletics or acrobatics or however you want to try and get out of the water again, because you're in some rapids.
Is it in a circuit?
Seems like it.
Alright, so when the canoes again, I'm gonna grab Eerie and jump out.
Okay, make a strength, or yeah, you need a strength really for getting Eerie.
14.
14. You just push Eerie enough out of the water, but it slams onto the floor, and you come to the other end, and you sort of get half out of it, and your legs sort of trailing, and you're going to take 5 damage as you sort of whack against the wall, and that then pushes you out of the water. Give me a second. Yeah. So you take 5 damage as you sort of hit the other side of the opening where the water disappears, and you land back in the room you were in earlier.
Alright. Awesome. That's great.
Eerie's
I'm just gonna
still
sit
unconscious.
I'm gonna sit down and take a short rest.
Okay. With that, Eerie, you suddenly sorry, not Eerie, sorry, Shathid, you hear this these feet coming. So you're taking a short rest for about an hour. You hear these like patter of feet coming through down the hall and through to the door, like where you are, and someone walks in, and it is a particular character of a sort of half-elf sort of character, which you can describe, Logan.
Well, howdy there. I'm Bologna Appleseed Caesar, at your service. And just strums my lute. Bologna Appleseed Caesar is a half-elf bard, shrouded in cloth and cloak. So it's hard to gauge a view on their appearance. But they are extremely excited to be here.
So this half-elf runs in the room. The Bologna, you see in front of you a stable but heavily beaten dragonborn on the floor, and their dragonborn companion taking some time to recover after what looks like some sort of terrible event occurred. You've passed by on your way a cat you think you saw. You weren't 100% sure. And you've run in afterwards looking to find your friend Donnie the Goblin, who went after this treasure that supposedly disappeared. And you find yourself trying to find Donnie wherever you can find him, but he doesn't seem to be turning up. And so you don't find Donnie here, but you find these 2 Dragonborn.
Howdy there. Have you seen a little goblin fella around here?
No, I don't think so. It's just this guy. And I'll lift Eerie's head and then drop it back down.
Oh, he does so good. Neither do you, actually.
I'm doing... I could be better.
All right. Well, I feel weird leaving you here. You want to help me find my goblin friend?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Do you have any healing or whatever? I mean,
I might.
too high.
And as Bologna says, might just cast a healing word on Eerie.
Okay. So Eerie is how much health do you give them?
3.
3. Okay. So you're gonna have to double up for now, Logan. So Eerie, you come back
That's
to
fine.
consciousness. There's now a half elf in front of you.
What the heck? Oh, hi there! I healed you! Thank you for that. What's happening? Where's the thing? What thing? You mean my friend? He's a little goblin feller. Have you seen him? No. Oh.
Bonus points.
So, you ready to go?
Bonus points for that soliloquy. I'm leveling you up immediately for that alone. 100%. You're getting 20 points added to your score. That is incredible.
Which character?
Bologna and Eerie. They both have the same score. So, yeah, you both have your little conversations. You come in about half an hour into this half rest, and there's probably another half an hour whilst you're rolling your hit dice or sort of tending to your wounds. So Eerie Mystic can also take a short rest, I'd say, as well, if they want to roll some hit dice. I love how people have turned on late into the game, and there's only 2 characters left already. It's doing well.
But we've gotten down the stairs.
We got down the
And
stairs.
that's all that matters.
Yes, exactly.
One of us didn't survive.
Old man Sparky didn't make it very well. So you take your short rest. Nothing seems to happen. Nothing even comes through the water. You see the canoe the canoe that hit you in the head keeps going back around and around for a bit, and suddenly it just stops, and then it's like bits of timber, and then you realise that maybe that knight is just mucking about, but it doesn't seem to come after you for some reason. So you're in this room.
Maybe he's not.
Maybe he's nice.
All right, well, you got a chance to rest. Can we get up on out of here yet? Okay, I guess. I'd like another round with that, infernal, statue thing. What infernal statue thing are you talking about?
You, Bologna, you would have interacted with the statue in the sense that it was still sleeping in a really deep sleep. You turned up, and it was just, and you just walked straight on past. You might have even tapped it a couple of times. It was not getting up for love nor money, and you just passed down the corridor that was free and just kept going, and ended up here.
Oh, you talk about the Sphinx thing? No, there's a big knight in the next room through the water. It's very deadly. Is there another way to go? Have you seen Shithid?
So there was the corridor. When you're in the corridor, you turn right to go down one way to this door, and if you turn left, there was a longer corridor to another door, a longer sort of stretch of corridor. You would remember.
Another way if you go down the other fork. If y'all want to come with me, we can go that way.
Sure.
I don't think Donnie likes water, so he probably wouldn't have gone this way anyway. He would have gotten here, turned around, might have sold a canoe. I'm not sure.
You notice.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay. So you head out of the room, back into this long corridor, and right at the other end there's another door. And you make your way to a similar shaped door, 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall. It's got a little bar, 3 bars, little opening about eye height that you can see into the room.
Bologna's just gonna try and open the door.
Okay, just open the door. Just open the door.
Donnie, are you in here?
You open the door and nothing happens, but what you see is this. And people are all in different positions. Yes. Give me a second. I will get people back. Okay? Hold on 1 second, because we had people moving around. Oh my gosh. We this has all happened at once. Okay, give me a second. All right. Really apologies, guys, for the slight bits of moving around. I'll be very quick because we obviously had some technical issues and I never fixed this. Standing in front of the door, you see a goblin, a goblinoid. Your friend Donnie, right there, having a whale of a time. We can't hear him.
Donnie, I think you're kind of muted.
Donnie, I think you've gone mute.
You guys, you finally made it.
I've been looking
Wait
all
here
over
for
this blooming
hours.
place for you. You can't be running off like that. You could get
I'm
hurt.
sorry,
Sorry.
but here I am.
Well, I made some dragon friends. Hi,
Hi.
little goblin.
Sorry about this.
Little. Well, excuse me.
You kind
I'll
of sound
greet-
like my mother.
I'll greet Donnie and Goblin. How you doing?
You grew up on the South Shore just like me?
I made it a few times throughout town, you know, taking a gander at some of the stuff.
Well, let me just tell you, you're right on. You sound like you grew up down the block.
Oh my god, thank you. I tried really hard. My mom always said I was really good for languages.
It's amazing. I'm blown away.
This is just for
Oh my god.
this is just for Emil's benefit. Is that okay for you, Emil? It's incredible.
Emmels, what's the problem? What's going on, bud?
Oh, amazing. So we're back to a party of 4 people. We've got of 3. So Donnie, just to let you know, you came down here trying to find your way to this special treasure. You passed you snuck past the Sphinx using some sneaky magic. When you notice these you put a little bit of an illusion on yourself. You'd hidden yourself through. Once they'd gone in, you'd been slowly sneaking past. Then they turned left down the corridor. So you 2 Dragonborn turned left, and you thought, I'm gonna go right. You entered down the right hand side. You tried to throw them off by using an illusion of some sort of cat-like creature. This is all you didn't
Meow.
meow, and you've made your way into this room and realised, fuck, I can't do the voice. Fuck, there's a huge amount of animals in here, and you've basically stood by the door going, and waiting for Bologna to catch up with you, basically, because what you see is, I'll show you in plan. Can you see the plan here? You've come through this top door up here, at the top where it says and there is there's 10 feet wide. You are 10 feet, and then you've got a huge 10 foot by 10 foot deep going round in the square, round in the rectangle, water tank that's containing huge lobster-like creatures, right? So in that top one, so you can see this in the 3D, the lobster-like creatures. Then one down in a sand pit, also in glass, and they're in water, these lobsters, in the glass is huge giant scorpions. And then down one more tier in water, there are these huge lion mermaids creatures. And you're like, what the fuck is this? And then down in the bottom, there are 2 manticores. And you thought, I'm going to stay quiet and hide in the corner. So you've just been hidden, very silent, and you've all walked into this room. And it's looking
Been so loud.
Yeah, and so loud, and suddenly I need you all to roll initiative first, just so we know where you are. And you hear this water start thrashing, and these lobsters like clacking up. From
Erie got 22.
Okay.
Shit, you got a nat 20.
Boom! These are when the rolls come to us.
Johnny got 23.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh
You're
my
doing so
God.
well.
Right.
Bologna got 20.
Bologna got so who was the highest then? So 23 was Donny the Goblin.
What?
Me.
Yeah.
What? Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20. What?
Not that.
But what does that
not
make
that
that?
bad.
Plus what? What's your strength? Dexterity?
Plus nothing.
Plus nothing. So you're still a 20. So that's... And then Bologna got a 20.
20. Erie got a 22.
22. So Erie. What's your dex modifier for Bologna?
Bologna plus 4.
Okay. Bologna. And then Shethid. And then I'm just going to roll for the ridiculous amount of things that are in here.
I would love it if you could put Shethid between Erie and Bologna, so I have a chance to catch my breath.
That's a good idea. I'll do that. It's a very good idea.
Fantastic.
Okay, right. So we've got giant crayfish. They have a dexterity of +1, 6. So that's 7. Giant crayfish. I'm just going to say you would have got the giant scorpions going as well. They got a 19. And you might have got the sea lions. Sea lions. And I'll just give the manticores so we're ready for the manticores. Okay, fine. Right. I've got them all in line. So... they're in glass. Each tier is one 10-foot down. It's like 10-foot squares, all of them down, and there's glass between them on each level, basically keeping the water in for the crayfish, and there's sand. I said for the scorpions in the mid second. So the first one down is, and then it's water again for the sea lions, and it's manticores right at the base. Okay. This. So basically, it's first up. It's Donny the Goblin. You can do what you will. I'm just going to try and keep your initiative order to make it work. They haven't quite got out of the water yet, but that's where you are. You made a ruckus, and it's sort of they're all starting to thrash about and get a bit leery.
All right. Well, I guess I would like to. Well, let's see here. Where are we in relation to the map that is on?
You're at the top of the map. The top map. You come
We're
up
at the
through
top.
where the and is. Yeah, on aquarium. You're
Okay, okay. So I would like to move to my left,
Okay. I'm gonna,
down into that corner there.
Alright, I'm gonna give you some. So let's just give some. So we're gonna have what down this way, down here, down here. So you're saying?
Hold on, I'm not seeing you move. I saw a little. Yep, that way.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So you go down there. Fine. I won't keep drawing because it's going to be a bit. So yeah, you go to the left hand side. There are. I'm just going to put. Yeah. I'll just do the monsters so that would be easier. So there's sort of one here, one there, one there, and one there, one here. 3 of them, 2 of them, and 1 of them. Okay. I try and keep the monsters on if you want to look at the stream, and then you can sort of tell me, I'll move them about, and then we'll figure out where you go. Okay? So this crayfish is right near you, it's sort of thrashing about, so you're going to go to the left hand side, sort of over here.
Yes.
Okay. What do you do next? Is that it?
Yeah, I'd like to ready an action.
Mm-hmm.
But
what are you going to ready?
In case that scorpion jumps out
Mm-hmm.
onto my level,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna attack.
Okay. Okay, cool. Fine.
But if and only if he jumps out.
Fine. Alright, Eerie Mystic. You've come into the room, as I said, made a lot of noise, but then you hear this thrashing of water and you're greeted by this huge room of evil creatures. Well, they're not evil creatures, they're just animals, but you know. Angry animals.
More water. Erie is just going to kind of follow Donnie because he feels like Donnie has a plan, and then is going to turn around and fire a hand crossbow bolt at this lobster
Okay.
that's by the front.
Okay. Make an attack.
That is a 9.
A 9. I do not think a 9 hits. It doesn't. So you just
Cool.
crossbow, and it hits the armor of this lobster, sort of like exoskeleton. Dings off. and that's it.
I'm a little winded and tired. I'm not the top of my game right now, but I can really do damage if I try. So I'll try harder.
Okay. That's Eerie Mystics here. Shithid, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna go up to the crawfish that Donnie is engaging in and swing my scimitar.
Scimitar. Go for it.
That's a 19 to hit for the first attack,
Yeah,
and a
that hits.
15 for the second.
Both hit.
9 damage total.
9 damage total. Okay. Yeah, scimitar comes in, slices through, you get through, you cut off one of its little like tendons coming off it, little like antennae. It didn't like that. Okay. Yep. That is your turn. We're back to Bologna Appleseed Caesar.
A Bologna Appleseed Caesar would like to kind of lightly walk past the one that was just attacked and cast Vicious Mockery by going, you look like you'd make a good jambalaya.
What does it need to do for that?
It is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13.
Okay. 13 minus 1. Yeah, 12. Doesn't make it. What's the damage?
7.
7 damage. It's a different one, yeah? The same one or a different one?
Same one.
Same one. 7 damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's quite a... It did not like what you said to it. It was very unhappy about it. Is that your only turn for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to continue to follow behind the rest of the gang.
Okay. Okay, cool. And then it is the Scorpion's turn. The Scorpions don't do a lot. They're just clacking about and they're just getting angry, but they can't really climb out of their cage, and they're in the sand pit. So that's their turn. Then the Manticores at the base start to growl, and their wings start flapping, and it moves up into the air and flies up over the over all of the.
What in the tarnation is that?
Oh wait, it tries to fly. Sorry, it tries to fly, and then you realise it is chained to the ground, and it's going to try and pull the chain out. It doesn't, so it's kind of clunk, and it's sort of like you feel it gets up in the air, and it gets sort of level with you, but it's only can be like can't move forward or anything. It sort of will start falling into a pit, so it starts to like go back down, and that's its turn. So it's sort of riled up, but it can't really do more than that.
New rule.
New rule. Oh my gosh, perfect timing. New rule. I'm gonna roll this. Okay. Everyone. Every time you say the word yes or no, you just lose a point. That is the rule. Okay? So you cannot say word yes or no.
Okay.
Okay?
Understood.
Sure.
Yeah? 100%?
Sure.
Sure. Good.
Maybe.
Yeah. Right.
Possibly.
Possibly. I'm gonna have to try and someone's gonna have to keep a note of this because there's so much going on right now. Yes or no are illegal words. So that's the Manticores. And then, oh my gosh, there's way too much going on. It's then the giant crayfish's turn. The giant crayfish. Is that right? I'm on the crayfish, right? Yeah?
Probably.
For sure. I'll keep doing it. You are They are going to make. They're going to climb out. So, Donnie, you get your attack on it.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I'm trying to find my book. I've lost my book. Oh dear. Where's it
Do
gone?
I have a choice on what I use for my attack of opportunity?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to use my short bow
Mhm.
on the attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
And
As you,
does a 10 hit?
no, it doesn't.
No.
I'm gonna change the rule because I think we're in combat. This one's gonna be a lot easier to play. Every time you want to make an attack, you have to do a divination with me, and if you get it wrong, you must half your damage. That's what I'm gonna make the rule from now on. Okay?
All right.
All right. So to make an attack, you need to divination with me between gate and iron. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Door.
Drawbridge.
You didn't get it, so you'd have to give half damage. Okay, that's it. But you didn't hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Eerie Mystic. It's. Oh wait, we got the sea lions. The sea lions thrash about. There's nothing they can do in the water. We're back up to you, Donnie. Again, it's your turn. So.
All right. I'd like to make another short bow attack on the crayfish that did pass my area of attack.
Okay.
And we got. Does a 9 hit?
No. No. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Eerie Mystic. So this one crayfish has got out of the water. It's used all of its action and movement to do so, because to get to where you were, get out of the water, and it's sort of engaging with Donnie and Bologna. So, oh no, Eerie, you were together with Donnie, weren't you? So you two are in the corner with this crayfish nearby you.
I'm just gonna try and kick it.
Okay. Make an attack, and
So-
then we'll do a divination.
Okay. Unknown strike. That's a 4.
4. Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you, if
Um,
you do a divination with me, you can re-roll. You get advantage if you get it right. Okay. We've got
Okay.
we've got terrace, and fame. Okay, terrace and fame.
And what?
Fame.
Okay.
Fame. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Balcony.
Presentation?
Oh, okay. Yeah, balcony. We didn't get it. You don't get a re-roll. You got another attack though.
Yep. Hand crossbow shoot.
Mhm. Make an
That's
attack.
a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Okay. Make an attack. That hits. That finally something hits. My brain's
Divination?
fried.
Or is it just once per
Once per
person?
turn. Yeah, I'm giving you the option. I'm gonna change it up. It'll either be you get advantage if you roll badly, or if you do, then you know it once, because otherwise we'll be doing this forever. So yeah, that will work.
Okay. So that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Piercing.
5 damage piercing to that one. 24. It's only gonna last for 10 minutes. And oh, I've got a better image to show you. I'm gonna put this up now. Can you see that, people at home? Actually, I'm gonna put it in this one because this is a better format. There you go. That shows it a bit clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do the damage. That's Eerie Mystic. Shithid, it's your turn. You can either
Okay.
divinate with me to get advantage, or you can divinate to double damage. That's how I'm gonna make it. I'm making this up on the fly.
I'm gonna divinate to get double damage.
Okay,
Let
fine.
me just-
So attack first. Make an attack roll.
The first one is a 21.
That
And
hits.
I'm attacking the same crawfish I did.
Yeah. Yep.
If it's still alive.
Yep. It's
The
the only one that's
second
come
one
out.
is a 13.
13 doesn't hit. So the 13
So-
or 15. 13 or 15?
13.
13, I think. Just gonna double check. Yeah, it's 15. Yeah, okay, fine. So the first one does hit. So we will divinate. Right. Oh, okay. Tiptoe and Grace. Tiptoe and Grace. 3,
Alright.
2, 1. Ballerina.
Ballerina.
Yay! There you go!
Well done.
You get double
There
points.
it is.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
It's
It's
amazing.
such an honor.
You're
That
brilliant.
was blooming impressive.
So
You're
That
brilliant.
was an 8.
an
You
8
got the
doubled.
smash.
8 is that doubled? Or is
Yeah.
that already doubled?
I just it's already doubled.
Okay.
Is it the face value of the die doubled, or do I roll twice?
No, just double everything. Even the plus, whatever your
Oh.
plus is.
Nothing. So it's 12.
12.
Oh.
Yeah, cool. It's looking pretty bloodied now, this thing. It's not looking good. That's Shithid's go. We're round to Bologna Appetite Caesar.
I'm just gonna insult it again.
Okay.
Like, you're almost dead and you're gonna be in my tummy. Vicious mockery. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. It's got a -1. It's a 15.
Ooh, that passes.
That passes. Okay. Right. Oh. You could divinate for me to have disadvantage. Okay? That's what we'll do for that, because yours is a different one.
Do it.
We've got chalk and activity. 3, 2, 1. Athletics.
Draw.
Oh.
Oh.
I was thinking like when they chalk up to do athletics. That's the first thing that came into my head. Okay, sorry. You don't get the... So that's it. That's their turn. That's Bologna. So then it's the giant scorpion. They don't do anything. The manticore, he can't do anything. So it's the giant crayfish. He's going to make an attack against... I think he's going to take an attack against Shithid. You did the most damage. Shithid, we're going to do random words to see if it halves the damage, but let me roll first. Or you can roll for me to disadvantage. What do you want? Half damage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay. Alright. We've got perception and journal. Perception and journal. Okay.
Alright. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling our connection.
3, 2, 1. Reading.
Insight.
Oh.
Fuck.
No. Okay. No disadvantage. It's 11 plus 4, so 15.
Doesn't.
Doesn't hit. Oh, it wasn't even that. Plus 2, so it was. Yeah, not even that. So yeah, it doesn't hit. Oh, it was plus 4. I got it wrong. Yeah, it was plus 4. It doesn't hit. Still, either way. So that is that one's turn. You're going to see a second giant crayfish come out of the water, and a third one come out of the water. They're going to come from the left and right hand sides of the space. So this one here. So I'm going to move these around. That one has gone to there to fight you on the left hand side. This one is going to take most of its movement and action to get up and get round. So it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and there. That'll be all its turn. And this one is going to try and make a move to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So they're not going to get very far. All the while, all of these animals start making their way towards, in their other turns, I forgot to do these, would all make their ways towards you. I'm going to, yeah, and the sea lion as well. Move up that way, and that will be its turn. Oh yeah, there's this one. Yeah, that crayfish will move. I forgot there's 4 crayfish. So that 5, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. We'll get to there. Okay, so that is really all they go. We are back round to Johnny the Goblin.
Alright, so time to take out some of these crawfish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make another attack with my short bow.
Do you want advantage, or do you want double damage?
Well, I already rolled it, and I don't need advantage, so I'm taking double damage.
Okay. Smell and threaten. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fart.
Fart.
Yay! There you go. Double
Hey.
damage. Double damage.
All right. Let's see here. What kind of damage does my short bow do? It's 1d6 plus 5.
So roll it all, and then we double all the damage. Okay.
Well, it's just one hit, so it's 1d6 plus 5.
Yeah. So roll your one.
So it's 10
10 times. So you got. So
times 2.
So 20.
So I got a 5.
So 20 total. That you kill the
Yeah.
first crayfish. That's your first kill.
Boom, you bitch! Take that.
Take
Let me
that.
dip you in some butter and savor you.
Lovely. Fine. So with that, you've killed the first one.
How you like me now? Not so little anymore, am I?
Amazing. So Donnie, you sorry. So that's Donnie's go. Eerie Mystic, it's you. There's
Hold on.
You
I'd
got-
like to use my bonus action.
Okay, yeah, go.
You see, what I like to do is a nimble escape. I'd like to take a disengage if there's any other monsters
Nothing's
around
near
me,
you,
and I'd like to
nothing-
hide.
Hide.
Yeah.
Okay, the choices of hiding are either going out the door and hiding behind the door,
Okay.
or jumping into the water below.
There's no, like, moss on the walls that I
Yeah,
can just
you
kind
can
of,
try.
like, work.
Yeah, I'll let you. Yeah. Give me a stealth
Alright.
check with disadvantage because you're quite open.
Alright, with disadvantage. I got a 17 and a 13, but I add 11. So the 13 plus 11, 24 still.
Okay, Donnie is just a master. Just kind of disappears into the wall. Just like his body moves into the cracks.
Can't
a
see
bit.
me now. Can't see me.
So. Donnie is my new
Where'd the
favorite-
goblin go?
new
What
favorite
in
character.
tarnation? He did it again.
So that one's
I
dead.
can't keep my eyes on him.
Eerie Mystic, it's your turn. There is one over here in the top right-hand corner now that's out of the water. Just to let you know as well, there is also, the water is now pretty empty of crayfish in this first tier. There is also, all the way at the bottom of this, now the dust is slightly settled, you can see that there's a door at the other end of the aquarium, at the bottom of this like inverted ziggurat. At the other end, there's a door to somewhere that seems sort of important. Down at the bottom where the manticore is.
Should we just make a run for the door? I don't know if that's a good idea. What does everyone else think?
I mean, the last time we made a run for the door, it didn't turn out too well.
That is true. All right. Eerie is just gonna shoot at the nearest crawfish.
Okay, yep, make an attack. And the rule is over now, unfortunately. So there is no more benefits.
All right. That is a 9. Guessing a 9 doesn't hit.
9 does not hit. Sorry.
All right. Can I, as a free action, take out my javelin and throw my javelin at it?
Yep, you can. Yes, I'll allow you to do that.
All right. Woo, and that's a 7.
A 7. Again.
Eerie's just like, ugh. I have no excuses. I am bad.
So,
It's okay.
It's okay.
He's gonna move far away from all the crayfish as possible.
Okay. Right, fine. Into the top right-hand corner, I'm going to say then. And then it's Shifty's go.
All right. So she has now a vendetta towards crawfish.
Mm-hmm.
I drop the dice.
So
Oh
you're
no!
going to go to the nearest crawfish and you're going to attack with...
Wreck it. I've lost the dice. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're out of dice. I will skip Shifty and go to Bologna whilst she's getting a dice. Because you're on the same... So Bologna, you're up.
Look at the nearest crayfish, and we're gonna toss another insult.
Okay. Go on. Just gonna
You're
kill-
about as ugly as my mother. Wisdom saving throw.
That's an 8, so it fails.
Nice. That is another 7 psychic damage.
Okay, cool. It takes psychic damage. It looks confused by what you're saying to it, but it seems to work somehow. And
All right.
yeah, go. And it's back to 50. Unless
Yeah.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna swing my scimitar at the stupid crawfish.
Okay, cool.
So the first one is a 12.
Mhm.
All right, and the second one is an 18.
18 hits. 18 hits.
And 2 damage.
Two damage. Okay.
You heard me?
Like I've said before, you roll just like Allie Beardsley. You
Listen.
roll perfect, and then you try to do some damage and
Listen. This is what happens when you get a barbarian with -1 strength. I'm just
Exactly.
telling you, she has constitution for days, but I have no modifiers. I actually
Hey.
subtract damage.
well,
To subtract damage. She's disappeared. She's so embarrassed. She's just disappeared.
I got it.
Okay. So with that, it's down to the animals go. This crawfish is going to run at you, Shathid, in the top right-hand corner. Actually, no, it's
This
going to go...
mask is killing me. I gotta take it off.
Okay, it's fine. It's going to... 5, 10, 20, 30. It's going to get in time, in range, just in range to have a go at you, Shathid, with... Oh, a natural 1. So that's really good. Natural 1. There we go. And that's its turn. The other one from here is going to come at you, Bologna, and Erie. I think it gets just up to there. We'll get in with Bologna, and it rolls a 9 plus 4, which is 30. Does that hit you, Bologna?
No, it does not.
It just tries like a snap attack at you, and it doesn't work. This one finally, changing the thing, goes. Oh, that's not right. 5, 10, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20. It can't climb up yet, so it'll go there. Right, so they're all sort of in the corners of, like, right up this end now. And you're going to get flanked by these animals. Back to you, Darnie the Goblin. You're hidden, so you have sneak attack, if you so wish.
yeah. I'd like to make a sneak attack. Can you just do a ping as to where I am?
You're about here. There you go. Do you see that?
Nothing.
Not getting those pings. Alright. I'll do a... give me a second. I'll get another colour. Why is it not... It's not drawing it.
I see it now.
Okay, fine.
I'm on the third block to the right, right?
Yeah.
Or
That's
to the
right.
left.
Yeah.
To the left. Okay. I'm gonna make a sneak attack on the one that's 4 blocks down.
Okay.
On the same tier as I.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
No, it doesn't. It's 15. But you
Well.
are hidden, so you have advantage on the attack. don't you?
Yeah. That's even worse.
Fine. That is your turn, Donnie the Goblin. We're up. Eerie Mystic. With how many hit points is Eerie Mystic on, by the way, out of interest?
29.
29. Okay, doing right then. Okay. So, Eerie Mystic, you're sort of in a similar position to where Donnie was. I think you moved furthest away, so you were probably about over here.
Yeah.
So you're 2 away from them. 2 away from one that's kind of closed up. Or
I think we're being swarm, so I think we should maybe make a run for it.
Good plan.
All
Yeah.
in favor?
You know, I haven't had my moment. But yeah. I can shoot it.
Okay, so Eerie is going to take aim at the manticore.
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
And is going to take a -5 to its attack,
Mm-hmm.
but use the channel divinity to give myself a +10.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shoot at this manticore.
Down at the bottom. Yeah, right at the bottom. Okay, go for it.
Ooh, that is a 25.
25 hits.
Or actually, it's a 30. Yeah, 30.
Surprisingly, that also hits. Yes, it does hit.
Okay. So that is 17 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to also Divine Smite,
Mhm.
2nd level. So that's 3d8.
17, you said.
So, and that's plus another 10 radiant
So 27 damage.
with my hand crossbow.
That's amazing.
And then I will attempt to make a break for the door down in by the manticore. I'm just gonna try and jump the water and land in the scorpion area, I guess.
Mhm.
And that'll be my turn.
Awesome. All right, you're in the scorpion area. You're gonna jump into the scorpion area. Did you say?
If I'm gonna go as far as I can with my movement. So if
Okay.
that's the scorpion area,
Okay.
that's where it's at.
So when you realize you jump into the scorpion area, there's like a 10-foot high bit of glass that you're now jumped into.
Behind.
Yes.
Lovely.
Okay. And there are 3 scorpions coming after you. Eerie Mystic. I'll leave you with that thought as I go to Shithid. Shithid,
Yes.
what do you do?
Cry.
Yes.
Shathid's gonna grab her little goblin friend.
Hey,
him
what are you
on-
doing here?
Put him on her shoulders and say, "Go ahead, now you can shoot from high up."
Oh, hey. This is a whole new world. A wondrous place I never knew.
Okay.
And I'm
Take-
gonna run forward.
Take inspiration for that moment, both of you. Plus a D6 to anything you want. D8 even, D8 to anything you want.
Damn.
Yeah, for that. It's amazing. Okay, yeah. So, what's the plan?
Just to get close to the door
Okay.
with Donnie on my shoulders so that if
Alright, so-
anything comes at us, he can shoot.
Alright, how far are you gonna... What's your movement, what's your jump speed?
40, and I have no idea how to see my jump speed.
Jump is 9 plus 10, so 90. Okay, so you're gonna... 40. You jump into the water with one movement. You use you use another 10 to climb over because of the water. You can then jump down into the pit, so that's 20, 30. You can then hoik Donnie, I'd say, from the scorpion pit. Is what I'd say you can do. So you could give Donnie
Right.
a jump, push it, throw him down to the manticore. If you give me a strength check.
Long live the king. A 2.
Okay, you throw him and he literally just falls into the water below with the sea lions. He's going plop. Yeah, that's exactly right. I think that's it. We've lost Donnie. He just disappeared.
Oh no.
He's just back in hiding.
And then that's Shathid's turn. Bologna apple cider Caesar. You're up at the top there.
All right. Bologna is going to
Everyone's
use
left
his-
you.
use his action to try and shoot the glass with his bow
Yes.
and break it.
Yeah, which one? The Scorpion's glass?
The scorpion's glass, yeah.
Okay, because
That's
Eerie
a
Mystic...
25.
Eerie Mystic's down there. You're still at the top. You're helping them out. Yeah, cool.
Yep.
25. Yeah, it does actually have an AC. Give me 1 second. I haven't got it up in front of me. But I think that does. Yeah. And how much damage do you do?
8 piercing.
Okay. It cracks pretty significantly. But it's still standing, still there. But there's definitely a significant crack in a sort of 10-foot square of it.
All right. Bologna's gonna use its movement to jump down there.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you land, and you're down in with the scorpions.
Awesome. Oh, Eerie didn't use the second attack. Can I use that to punch the glass?
Yep. Feel free. Yep.
New dream team going on right here.
Sorry, I had to wash off all that pink makeup.
Okay. 19 to punch the glass.
19 to punch glass. That does hit.
Okay. And I have no strength modifier, so it's just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage. Okay, it doesn't break still, but there you go. You've done it.
Okay. That's my team's turn.
Donnie the Goblin, amazing. So it goes back to being the scorpions come up first. So, right. This is going to go well. So, all 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. All 3 are going to make attacks at each of you. So, actually, Donnie, by the way, you're in the water down with the sea lions because
I heard.
Okay, you did hear.
Shit!
So give me a second. There's like way too many things happening in this one little room. Okay. Giant scorpions are going to It's like clack 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 coming after you with their claws. First one's gonna take an attack at you, Shithid. First up, that is 17 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 6, 7, 8 damage, bludgeoning. And you are grappled.
Please don't.
You're grappled. It's quite an easy to escape, but you haven't got good strength. Can you grapple
It's
one
easy
time?
for some,
Yeah.
not for Shitbean.
It then makes another attack with its sting whilst you're grappled, which is an 18 to hit.
It is.
Actually, it gets advantage because you're grappled. It's no better, and that's 1d10. Oh, I haven't even used a d10 yet tonight. Here we go. That's only 2 plus 2, 4 damage.
Do I have to make
can
a
you-
Constitution save?
Yes, a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
A lot. 25.
25. Yeah, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Oh, I keep scratching my face and getting
You're
painful.
perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
You're perfectly fine.
So
It's all good.
after that you
I
get.
like
Oh, sorry.
how the bottom half is dry and the top.
Yeah.
So the next up you've got another one coming after Eerie Mystic. That's a 14 plus 4, 18 to hit.
No go. Haha.
So it tries to snap you. It then also tries a sting attack at you, which is only a 9. Bologna's still at the top. Yeah?
No, Bologna jumped down
Jump down as well. So then the next one will make an attack at Bologna. That's a 9 and a 9 and an 8. I assume it doesn't hit.
Nah.
No. Okay, fine.
Dream team.
That's it. The only one that's of interest then is the sea lions then. The sea lion is going to come and have a look at Donnie the Goblin floating in the water. There's 2 of them. 2 of them are going to make an attack at you, Donnie the Goblin.
Get out of here.
So they get pack tactics. You have an advantage on attack roll against creature if there's at least 2. Yeah, so they've got 2 of them in. So
I'd like to use uncanny dodge.
okay, so it's going to take 1 bite attack and 2 claw attacks. So the first attack is a 9 to hit. Then
No.
natural 20 on the claw attack.
That one hits.
Yeah, so that's
Oof.
2d8.
Oof, but oof.
That's 8, 9 plus 3, so it's 18 plus 3, 21 points of damage.
Oof.
Yeah.
Jeez. Is that halved already?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll have that.
All right.
Okay.
And the third attack misses, and then the second one comes in for 3 attacks. 6 plus 6, 12 doesn't hit. 9, and then 8 plus 6, which is 14. Does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Bloody hell, they just do not do much damage with either of their bows.
Oof, oof. Come at me, you little shits.
So that is all the animals' turns. It is back around to you, Donnie the Goblin. You've got these 2 sea lions. There's a manticore just below you, and you're floating in water, so you can sort of climb over the edge if you wanted to, and that's down to the lowest level.
Yeah, I'd like to climb over. How much of my movement does it take to climb over the edge and get down to the bottom?
It takes 20 of your feet. 20 of your best feet.
20 of my best feet. Alright. Well, yeah. I'm gonna do that. Take 20. And then I'm gonna run my last 15. Okay?
Yeah.
And then let me see here.
You're going to take an attack of opportunity from the manticore, by the way. Whilst you're at it.
Oh, hold on. If I take an attack of opportunity, then... Oh, wait. Oof, but oof. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. I'll take it. But I'm going to use my cunning action to use a bonus action to dash.
Yeah, straight to the door. How
Actually, you know what? My action's going to be to disengage from the little bastard.
Okay, so... Fine. So you disengage from it, so that's pretty good. So you sort of you jump down, sidestep out of the way if this thing goes for a claw attack, and then you run. What's your distance? What's your total distance?
35.
Okay, you're just
so I got
5
a total
feet.
of 70.
70, so you're just at the door. Yeah, literally, you just get to the door in time, in that one movement, and you've got yourself pretty distant from the thing. And that is your turn. Eerie Mystic, you're in front of a cracked glass. There is scorpions coming after you. What do you do?
Shoot the glass.
Shoot the glass. Go for it.
25.
25 hits. Give me your damage.
4 piercing.
It's getting close.
Literally minimum damage.
Yeah, there's literally nothing. It's very close. Very close.
Okay. Can I breath weapon so I hit the glass and at least one scorpion?
What is it? A saving throw?
Yeah.
I'm going to give them advantage on the saving throw. Okay.
Okay.
But the glass obviously takes damage, but I'll give the scorpion advantage. Okay, because it's going to be sort of angling out towards them.
Okay.
What's the save?
So dexterity.
10 plus 2, 12.
12. That matches.
Okay, so it just fails. It just succeeds. Okay. So what's the damage?
So they take half.
Yeah.
If they succeed. So it's 5 damage, half to 2. Does the window save?
It's like literally like. It's like on a knife edge of glass breaking. It's like. They're all like moving towards each other, and it's just about to smash, but it doesn't.
Can I use my movement to just run through it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna take damage.
Sure.
Take equal damage to what it's got left, which is 2 hit points.
I'll take it.
So you So Eerie just like breath weapons straight through. It's pretty easy. It's on such low, and you jump down.
I thought it was broken. Ugh.
So I'll say that takes up 20 of your feet to get into the water. You're now in water. I don't know if you've got a swim speed, but you've then got a 10-foot distance to get to the other side of that water to where the other level is.
I certainly do not have a swim speed, but I will try and make my way across.
You get to the other end, but it takes all of your speed to get to the other edge, and then you're there. All right. So you're down with the sea lions.
Lovely.
You will have taken attack of opportunity from. No, that doesn't hit. Does a 14 hit?
No.
No. So the scorpion tries to clamp you, but it doesn't get you. And it is now Shithade's turn. You're muted.
You're muted.
I'm just gonna look around and enjoy the beauty of the aquarium / prison.
Okay. Shithid.
You know, it's been a hard day. It's been a really hard day.
So Shithid just gives up and sits in the aquarium and says, "This is probably the way to go." Is that what she's doing?
Yeah, she just grabs one of the crawfish from nearby if there are any left and just pets one.
Cuts it.
She just pets it.
Pets it. But you're with the scorpion. I think you're with the scorpions, so you're with the scorpion. You try.
I'll the scorpion and
Yeah.
pet it.
Okay. Okay. Shithid has then had a mental breakdown, basically, and with that, we'll Shithid, make an animal handling check for me.
Oh my god.
It's like, it's okay, Scorpion.
That'd be so nice if I got a nat 20 right now. A 12.
A 12.
No.
Yeah. Okay. You try and pet it, and it's about to attack you. And that's basically your turn. But you're cuddling this scorpion. We will see what happens to Shithid next. You can always press your button if you want to just leave. You can just go, "I'm out," if you want to.
No, she's doing great.
She's doing great. She's having a nice time. Okay.
Wait, can she like put one of the scorpions in her ear like an earring?
They're giant scorpions. They're like 8 foot long, like and then a
Hey,
tail.
don't shame the gauge. Don't shame the
It's
gauge.
fine. They're huge.
Just
So you're petting basically
massive scorpion gauges. Just
Canonically, the thief has cages like this big.
You just realised you were very far away from them before, and now you've got very close to it, and it's very big. Okay. Fine, that is Shithid's turn. Bologna Appleseed Caesar, what are you doing?
Running jump to try and clear this sea lion aquarium.
Okay, go on. Do it. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Acrobatics 14.
Barbarian!
Rogue.
Rogue to Bologna Appleseed Caesar. Okay. So what would you get? I didn't hear what you got, sorry.
14 to
14.
clear.
Yeah, you make it. So you jump over, you land down, and you're by the manticore, basically. Barbarian!
Paladin!
You did it before I even said it, but I'll give it to you, Donny the Goblin. Okay, fine.
I'm just watching the chat.
Just watching the chat.
Paladin! They said another one's coming.
How are we doing with our
I'm
points
on to you
towards
now.
towards our goal, by the way? Because I can't see the stream. How are we doing?
19%.
19? Or 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
9.
1-9. Oh, we're nowhere near getting us to level 20. Okay. See, excited to kill your character next week. Exactly. All right. Brilonia,
So,
you're there by
I just jumped.
Yeah, you're by a manticore. You've still got all your movement. You haven't got any of your actions, basically.
Okay. How far away is the manticore for me, and how far away is the door?
Immediately there, next to you. You're on the other. You've jumped with 14. You've jumped just on the other side of the manticore, but you're within tactical range of it, like melee range.
Awesome. I'm gonna hold up my lute and strum a awesome epic note.
Mm-hmm.
Mantle of Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to give it to Shathid, but Shathid doesn't seem like they're going to use it, so I will give it to myself.
Actually-
And do
I
you want it?
forgot I had inspiration. I would use it to pet the scorpion.
Oh yeah, you want to add your D8?
Yeah, let me do that.
Just quickly do that.
So it would be 15 animal handling.
15. Forgot what my roll was.
Just become a scorpion person. Live with
The
them.
scorpion seems quite happy.
We're
It
friends
seems
now.
yeah, seems pretty cool, pretty chill.
I'll,
Likes
I'll,
it.
I'll warn in his face.
Is that Careless Whispers? That's my favourite video on YouTube. Is that seal doing the Careless Whispers? If you really want to see that, that's amazing, fantastic. Who did you give your inspiration to? Otherwise, Bologna.
So, Mantle of Inspiration, I choose 2 targets.
Yeah.
They get 8 temporary hit points each,
Wow.
and can use their reaction to move without attack of opportunities up to their movement speed.
Fucking hell, that's amazing. I'm going to say that, Shathid, we need to do... That's going to be double healing points, so I think that means Bologna and it has leveled up, yeah? That's 20 points.
Yes.
So you are on level 9 now. Jeezy crazy. Okay, so is that all your turn then?
So, no. So, I use my reaction as Bologna Appleseed to move without attack of opportunities, my
Okay.
movement speed.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so 10, 20, 30. What's your movement speed? 30 feet?
30 feet.
Okay, so you're 10 feet away from the door, just behind
All right.
Donnie the Goblin. Without
And then I still have my regular movement speed, so I will move
to the door.
to the door.
Yeah, you're at the door. You can't then... you've probably used up enough that you can't then interact with the door yet. But on the next turn, you will be able to. Next,
Cool.
Yep.
Eerie Mystic also gets to use their reaction to move their movement speed.
Okay, yeah.
So they will use it to get out of the sea lion
Yeah.
and into the Manicore area.
Okay, so they're
And-
10, 20. They'll be about 20 feet away from the Manticore, I'd say. With that.
Cool.
Yeah?
And that's where they'll sit.
And that's it. Okay, cool. So with that, it's the giant scorpion's turn. It's going to... One of them is going to... is seemingly not going to attack you, Shathid.
Because we're besties.
But 2 of the others are going to run at you and start attacking. And it's going to try
It's
and
gotta
defend you.
tame them all.
It's going to try and defend you, but... natural 20 from the first one.
I'm gonna protect my little scorpion baby.
Okay, so its first claw attack is 8 plus a d8. So that's 14, 15, 16 damage for the first attack. And then it's going to try... Oh, and please make... Oh, you're grappled, aren't you still? You're still grappled.
I don't know.
No, you're not grappled. It now grapples you. And now it will attack you with its sting. 19 plus 4 to hit, which I think hits.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll roll the advantage to see if I get a natural 20. No, don't. And it's D10, which is 9 plus 2. That's 11 points of damage. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I get a 14.
You pass. You pass. That's fine. Okay, then it's going to be the Manticore's go. It's going to run up and make its attack at the closest to it, which I think is Bologna or Eerie. I think it's Eerie, actually. Eerie Mystic, which is only 20 feet away. So the Manticore makes 3 attacks. First attack bites you. One of the bite and 2 of its claws. 11 plus 5, it's a 16 to hit.
And
No. Okay, then it takes a claw attack, which is a 19 to hit.
that matches.
It hits, so that is 9 damage. And then it takes 1 more claw attack, which is a 12 to hit. So just 9 damage you've taken so far from the Manticore.
I take 1 damage because of my temporary hit points, thanks to Bologna Appleseed.
There you go. So that is it. That is all of its turns. We are next back up to Donnie the Goblin. Donnie the Goblin, you're right in front of this door.
Johnny the Goblin is gonna lay down some cover for you so that Eerie Mist can get his tuchus over to this door.
Mm-hmm.
Kindly appreciated, little goblin.
So what are you going to do to the door?
No, I'm attacking the Manticore.
Are you going to attack the
with my
Manticore?
short bow.
Make an attack.
Does a what's 14 and 8? I'm really bad at math. I'm telling you
14
right
and
now.
8 is 22.
22. Does a 22 hit?
Oh, did you you broke some glass, didn't you? Ah. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
22 hits.
22 hits. Yeah, what's
All right,
damage?
and I'm gonna use Fury of the Small as well.
Okay. Yeah.
So damage here is 10
Yeah.
plus my Fury of the Small,
Mhm.
which gives 5 extra damage to the creature whose size is larger than mine. I mean, come on,
Yes.
come on.
Yeah.
That's pretty much everybody.
That's pretty much
That's
So
Buddy.
15 damage to the son of a bitch.
you get him, Donnie.
And I scream out to Eerie, "Get your tuchus over here!"
Working on it.
Okay, that's your turn. Eerie, it's your turn.
All right. I think Eerie is just gonna go for a full dash.
Okay, full dash. So you're gonna dash towards the door. The door is in front of you. You make it to the door easily without dashing. You actually get there in your turn. There's a door there, into a room. You don't know what it does.
I will open it.
You just open it. Okay, you open the door. The door opens normally, but then suddenly you hear a click, 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 and I'm gonna roll a d6.
Lovely.
Okay, door opens. You seem fine. Then you hear a, and you see all the glass in all of the chambers shatter, but they don't smash completely. But they look like and then you feel another click, click, click happening.
Go through the door.
You
Can
go
I
through the door. You go through the door. There's a there is a 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet corridor that you see.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go as far as I can get, and that'll be my turn.
Yeah, you're in there. You're in the corridor. And that's it.
Cool.
And you see another door in front of you. Who's next? It's Shithid. Shithid, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fucking grab the other one too and both have them under my arm. Cuddled.
I'm
Can I
gonna.
do it? Do I have to do it?
Okay, give me
Animal
another animal handling check.
Oh my god. 19.
19.
Yeah.
They are now your friends. You are friends with all the
Yeah.
scorpions. Okay, they are all your friends. They seem to
I'm the
like this
mother of
petting.
scorpions.
No one's ever looked after them this well. But anyway, that's your turn. Bologna Appleseed Caesar. Rock.
Can I try and grab Donnie and step through the door and shut it?
Yes, you can do that.
All right, I'm doing that.
All right, you shut the door.
Wait!
And you move.
We're
across-
getting out of here. That glass is a breaking, and I don't want to go swimming.
Yeah. So Bologna, you get through. You are in the corridor. I'm going to just ask. Okay, Shithid, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask you. So what's gonna happen once the door shuts? The glass shatters. All the glass shatters, and water
Alright.
fills from above. fills from the upper levels above you and down into the middle. The glass shatters. You then have sea lions attacking you. You have a manticore that's floating around attacking you. You've got crayfish attacking you. I need you to roll me. I'm going to say that give me 3 d20s. If you get... Just give me 3 d20s, see what you get.
Oh, fuck. Adam in total.
Yeah.
24.
24. Okay. So what were the actual scores individually?
11, 10. So it'd be 23. 11, 10, and 2.
Okay. It doesn't last long. It's pretty painless. Pretty quick. But Shathid, unfortunately, is perished. Bye-bye.
Shithead!
Shithead.
Team
Remember
Dragon
me.
Force.
To Dragon Force. So, you can stay on if you want, Shathid, or I can turn you off the camera. But you can stay if you'd like. It's up to you.
Yeah, turn me off. I'm
Okay.
done.
All right. There you are. You are off.
Turn me off. I'm done.
So
That's
it's
a mood. Straight up mood.
okay. Cool. That is it. We are down now to Donny the Goblin, Bologna Appleseed Caesar, and
Eerie Mystic.
Eerie Mystic. Sorry. Okay. Fine. Cool. So with that, you're in this corridor. You get to the end. You hear this glass shattering. You hear the bubbles. You hear the kazoo through the water, and you find another door in front of you. You notice that when you look behind you, there's a wall of force now behind you, when that glass shattered same time, you look behind you and you see a wall of force go up in front
You
of you.
seen this shit?
Yeah.
The hell is this?
But in front of you is still a door and you can walk towards it.
Well, one way to go. Let's get going.
Let's hit the road, Jack.
Overall, I think that went pretty well. So, head to the door. Think Eerie will lead the way.
Okay. So you open the door.
Is Eerie still carrying Donnie?
If you, yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Yes. Donnie's just.
Let's go.
So you,
Piggyback right time.
so you talk. You open the door, and inside it's just a lavishly, amazingly decorated room. It's got rugs, cushions, tapestries on the walls. There's a little hookah pipe in the corner, as tall as a person, and a huge divan, sort of ottoman chair at the back, with like all these drapes coming down. And in there, you see a little halfling warrior, sort of like quite pudgy, and he's like, "Oh, you've come to save me."
I mean, we could help, but we're gonna need some help from you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure. How did you get out? I saw the wall of force ages ago, and I've been here for a long time. Yeah, I
Well, we're badasses. What do you think?
A wall of force just went up when we came through.
So it's gone down. I could have escaped. Oh, this is, oh dear. I've been here for days. I think I did.
Is there no other door?
Not out of this room. I don't think.
Well, we'll escort you out. But
Okay.
first, we're looking for something.
Oh, what are you looking for?
I don't remember what it's called.
A fortune cookie of Frostgrave.
Oh, I was looking for that as well. I haven't seen it. Why don't we go see if that wall of force has gone down?
Let me pat you
I
down
would like-
here real quick.
I'd like to roll insight. Erie does not trust this halfling.
Okay.
No.
All right, roll insight.
That's a 13. Bologna. 11. Okay, 13.
Yeah, deception check didn't work. You're sure that there's something fishy about this? The halfling's body isn't moving quite right. You're not quite sure why, but it seems to not be natural movement for it. There's something a little bit off about this halfling that you're not.
What's wrong with you here?
Bologna Appleseed
Come
will
here,
start playing.
I'm
And-
Okay.
gonna pat you down.
Oh, you try and pat him down.
Yeah.
When you go to touch him, you realize you hit something invisible before you even touch him.
Hey, what's going on here?
Roll initiative.
Son of a
Lovely.
bitch.
Okay, we're gonna try and.
Son of a
I
bitch.
think because we're getting late in the day, I'm gonna do what I did last time with the final tier because it's gonna be too. I don't know. Well, what are we at? We're about midnight my time. I think let's see how we go for 15 minutes, and then by 1:15, and then if we are running late, we'll do the three. We'll do the 3 D20s to see how you get on. But what happens
Yeah,
is
right.
you touch it, and suddenly what appears is a huge, a large giant, aka an oni, sort of like grey skin, clawed feet and clawed hands, white hair flowing down, and these sort of red glowing eyes. And he's looking hungry. Got blue skin.
Yeah, so on my initiative, I rolled a 23. Well, I rolled an 18, but it's +5, so
He rolled a 10.
23 is me.
Okay, what are you on, Bologna and...
Bologna is at a 7. Erie is at a 12.
12. DDG. Bologna. Oni. Erie is at the end. Okay. Right. Alright, so, Donnie, you put your hand on this thing, it starts to appear. What do you do?
Let me see here.
Oh, and it's got this massive sort of glaive in its hand.
Yeah, so since I'm right in its attack range, can I do have 2-weapon fighting as my bonus action. Can I attack with both my daggers?
Yeah, and you've got, and because you've got Bologna and Erie within 5 feet, you've got sneak attack.
Oh. Oof, but oof.
Oof, bad oof.
Alright. So we got a 10 and a nat 1. That's for the first attack.
Doesn't hit.
8 and a 13.
Neither of them.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot to add my hit DC. So a 10 would be an 18. A nat 1
Yeah,
would
that
be
hits.
a 9.
That hits. The 18. Yeah, okay, that's more like it. I thought these are all very low rolls. All right, you take the hit. Go on. What's the damage with the sneak attack? on
Damage
first?
1d4 plus 5 gives me oh no, that's the wrong die. Hold on. I got a 2 plus a 5 is 7, and it's a sneak attack. So it deals an extra 3d6. No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. 1, 3, 3. So we got 7 plus 7 is 14.
Okay. 96 damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Doof.
Oof, but oof. Okay, I'm thinking with that as your attacks, I'm gonna do the rolls because it's gonna take a while to get this guy down. So I need from you.
Oof.
I need 6 D20s from you, Logan. I'll need 3 D. We'll do 3 do firstly for Bologna. Donnie, do 3 D20s for me, and I'll do 3 D20s for the Oni. So
Alright.
it's an 11, a 10,
12.
and a 12.
Nat 1. Nat 20.
Oh,
A 12 and that one and that 20.
okay. Bologna, give me 3.
14, 18, 19.
Yeah, and Eerie Mystic, give me 3.
Roll. That is. Ooh, 8, natural 20, natural 20.
Holy shit!
Holy moly! Well,
Eerie will not go down.
Eerie is not going down. So, Donnie, you...
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that nat 1?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, my inspiration. Yeah, you haven't used
Yeah.
it. You can, yeah.
all right. I'm gonna re-roll that nat 1.
Can I give him Bardic Inspiration?
No.
I already rolled it. It's a 17. So 12, 17, nat 20.
12, 17, that 20.
Fine. With that, you all muster together. You arrange your attacks. You're getting sneak attack every time. The Oni is just not able to manage all 3 of you moving around them. They weren't prepared for this. And it's quite an easy skill. Donnie, you looked like you didn't do too well, but you sort of turned it around at the last minute. Eerie Mystic is just every attack is making point, and Bologna Appleseed is mocking the crap out of it.
Cast and Shatter, Dissonant Whisper.
Exactly. You, Donnie the Goblin, you lose a third of your hit points from wherever they are now. Bologna, you lose only like a fifth, and Eerie Mystic loses no hit points. They are get through unscathed from that encounter. So you're left in this room. The room is filled with treasure, and sitting when the sort of illusion dissipates, you see sitting on a little pedestal this tiny little fortune cookie.
It was right there the whole time. We could have just grabbed it and knocked this sucker out. But he wanted to play dirty, so...
All right, then. I think we got what we wanted.
Okay.
Let's
Lights.
grab it and get the hell out of here.
So
Yes, I agree.
who grabs it?
Roll initiative. 7 or 24. Natural 20 for Bologna Appleseed.
Okay, so Bologna grabs it. With
Blood,
that,
yes.
you see that there's something sort of happening between Bologna and Eerie Mystic, and they sort of phase in and out of one another, and suddenly
What's going on here?
you can't quite tell. They start merging into like a single space, and then both of them disappear, and then suddenly Donnie, you disappear.
I'm in the void!
And that is the end of the game for tonight. But what happens to Eerie Mystic and Bologna? Why do they start phasing?
Bum, bum.
Bum.
Find out next week.
Find out next week. Ah, okay. We're down quite.
Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. Apologies to anyone who's still left. I know we had a bit of a drop down in people. Thank you, Emil. I'm sorry about all the technical issues we had tonight. This was not as easy as last week. Went pretty smoothly. I guess it was just beginner's luck.
Emil, you are a straight up champ.
Yeah, Emil, you are 100%.
Straight up.
MVP.
Thanks so much for all the memes.
Yeah, I'll put you back on. Can I put you back on?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I just
There you go.
I like the green.
So yeah, I will.
I'm really hoping this doesn't dye my skin because I have to work tomorrow.
So do I.
That'd be great.
Just gonna turn up with like all these like eyeliner. What do you do at the weekend? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Did some D&D. Got a bit hectic. Yeah. Thank you everyone for staying with us, and I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm really sorry to Izzy if Izzy's still watching that they couldn't make it through on the stream, but maybe I think it's pretty clear that something might have happened to Poots the Boots, but Poots the Boots will do some rolls. I will do some rolls with Izzy, and we'll see if Poots the Boots actually made it through. Something happened to them, and with that, why don't we just say bye-bye from each of us. So I'll start up from up here, which is Shithid, played by Rita, our community manager. Post Dragon Master General.
Thank you.
I think
Or
that's the
Amorphous voice number 2. I'm down here.
way. Over here.
It's up here.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Somewhere.
Yeah, from you
No,
look at the-
no, it is this way.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
Yeah, it's
thank you
this
so
way.
much
Here
for
we go.
having me.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for watching. If you want to see Emil's memes, they're all up on the Instagram at Dragons Duel.
Oh,
Dragons
fantastic.
_Duel.
Oh, I will look at that.
And yes.
Yeah, and we'll be seeing and hearing more of you in the future. But you're not around
Potentially, yeah.
next week, so unfortunately. So
No.
hence Shithid's disappearance into the mire, giving up. And then if I go far left, I've got Logan, who played Bologna and Eerie Mystic so well. And we'll see what happens to either of those. But yeah, thank you very much. Do you want to say where we can find you other than on Dragon's Duel?
Find us Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts, Brain Adventures, Hollywood Nights, or Brain Adventures, A Familiar Journey. Both great stories. Love to see you there.
100%. You should all check them out. And then finally, last but not least, obviously, Donny the Goblin and Sparky McGavin Jones C, played fantastically by Ryan. Amazing makeup, amazing cosplay, really good.
Well, I do what I can. I
Yeah.
do what I can.
And again, you'll be.
It's hard being so talented.
It's hard being
Yeah,
so talented.
really.
100%. And we'll obviously be seeing you more as our Dragon Tamer in Series 2, and you'll be back next week for our finale. So that's really good. So without further ado, we will say goodbye to everyone, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully, I'm going to hardline my computer, so we're definitely going to be on point for the grand finale. What will happen? Where have people been transported to? You will only find out here on Twitch on Saturday at 8 p.m. English time. Bye!
Boy, Shane!
Bye!
Matane!